I'm in the big chair. I'm in the big chair. Because Anna is not here yet. Why is that so floppy? I never get to manhandle this bit usually. Look how floppy that is. Just goes up and flops. That's not how that's supposed to be. Let's add a little bit of stability to that one, shall we? Hello, boys and girls. Anna will be joining us shortly, and we are going to be, or she is going to be carrying on with this. The new Notre Dame set. That's how far we got on the first stream earlier in the week. But she's a girl. You know what it's like. Tell her 7 o'clock. Not only is she a girl, she's a girl with ADHD. So tell her 7 o'clock. She takes that to mean somewhere between like 7:15 and 7:30. She should be here shortly, hopefully. But I've got my sets ready to go. So while we're waiting for Anna to arrive, we can... I've got my phone out. I almost threw my phone at... Oh, imagine if I'd have thrown it through the Notre Dame set and we'd have been rebuilding. I need that with me, so I need to register my sets in a minute. The two sets... I'm hopefully going to be building both of these tonight. No decisions to be made tonight. We've got this one, which I am gagging to build because it is awesome. One of my favourite of the June 1st releases. So that needs to get built and needs to be put in the city pronto. And then when I've done that, we're going to make a start on this one, which I've just noticed has a massive crease in the box. Good job I don't care about the boxes. Was that massive line in the box? Which side is it? That side. Was that there the other day, or have I done that somehow? It looks like a perfect line. I don't see how I could have caused that, but yeah, we'll have both of these to make as well. So, sounds like Anna is now also whipping up the dog into a frenzy. So, she's got her bricks out ready. Should we hide a brick? Oh. Shall we hide? Which brick shall we hide? There's a chance she could be watching while she's doing her final... Shall I just start building? We're on bag 7. Do you reckon she'll notice? I could get this done. I could get bag 7 done before Anna gets here. It'll be fine. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Hello, chat, by the way. How are we all doing? While we are waiting for Anna, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on the stream. I never ask at the start, but it is incredibly helpful. So if you could leave a thumbs up, and of course, if you are watching this on the replay, or if you just happen to stumble across this live and you're not yet subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on. New video coming tomorrow from where we were yesterday in Manchester, which if you follow us on TikTok, you've already seen some of the highlights on, but it is a fun video. And then we'll be streaming again on Monday, so lots of reasons to subscribe and have your notifications on, boys and girls, while I see what's going on down in the chat. The bus does look cool, doesn't it? The bus looks really cool and has the destination thing on it can change to various places that I've got in the city. Like there's one for museum, there's downtown, I think there's one for, yeah, harbour. We don't have a harbour, but we're going to have a beach. Did you see that Lego's releasing a new Lego game based on the Horizon game? Yeah, they seem to have a very weird hookup with Horizon, don't they? Because we've already had the... It's up here somewhere. There, behind me. The tall neck. Bear in mind, it's not like... I mean, how many other PlayStation exclusive games have got a Lego hookup? It seems to be just Horizon. There must be some... There's some kind of synergy there we don't know about. So I think there's more Horizon Lego sets on the way. Plus now a Lego version of the Horizon game, which is bonkers. Have they ever done that before? I know they've done stuff like Batman and Star Wars, and they've made movies into Lego games. Harry Potter, there was loads of them as well, wasn't there? But I don't ever remember them taking an existing game and remaking it as a Lego game. So it all seems to be uncharted territory. Talking of Uncharted, that'd be another one they could do it with, couldn't they? But yeah, it's there's obviously an explanation, and I've not looked into it enough to know what the explanation is. Hide the bricks. I'm not going to hide the bricks. I'm too much of a good boy. What's Anna's plan for her room? As I'd love to see a Disneyland in her room. I mean, Anna's room is very much half office because she doesn't... I've got the luxury of having a Lego room and an office. This room is also Anna's office, so this is where she works as well. So that half of the room where the computer is, that kind of has to stay as an office. So she's only working with half a room effectively, and she's not really interested in doing like a big display mock city or anything like that. She just likes to build cool sets and put them on shelves. So she's not got a plan to do theme parks or cities or anything like that. There might be a tiny mini modular city that that you can see the edge of it starting to appear on there. She might do a little bit with that. And who knows how her plans will change as time goes on. She might get more involved in the city we've got downstairs as well. Because officially, when we were planning the rooms, this was Anna's office, then I've got my office, and we were going to share the Lego City room and build the Lego City together. And that plan, once we actually got up and running with designing the rooms and buying all the stuff, that plan kind of changed into what we've got now, where we both ended up with a Lego room, and I've just put a city in mine, and she's not really interested in doing the city. But plans can change and morph as time goes on, so who knows where we'll actually end up eventually. I mean, 2 or 3 years down the line, we'll have a massive warehouse like Brixie, and we'll both be working out of there, won't we? Probably. That seems easy to do and achievable in 3 years. Easy peasy. Before you get too far in the zone, do I recommend any mock parks to build? I'm not sure what you mean. No. I've not really looked into it. I've not really looked far beyond roads and buildings and train lines yet for the city. I am now starting to think more in terms of like the beach, the fun fair. We need some green in the city. There's not really any green space in the city either, so I think we need, now we've got a little bit more space. If you've seen yesterday's video, we've got a little bit more space in there to spread things out a little bit and maybe get some kind of green space in there, get a little bit more pedestrian space, because at the moment, if you're not in a building, you're on a road or on a train track, or I guess on the beach once that gets built. But maybe we need to space things out a little bit more, get some green space in there. But yeah, that's the plan. I am going to start building, but we're chatting at the moment. It's easier for me to wait until Anna gets here. If she's on her way, I don't know how long she's going to be. If she takes more than another minute or two, then I will. Then I guess I'll shuffle over to my seat and start building, because I don't want to move all her stuff out the way and start building my sets. Are you going to put the Speed Champion sets in the city? No, they're too big. I've made a couple of Speed Champion sets now, and the scale is off with the rest of the city. They just don't fit. They don't fit on the roads, and I don't want to widen the roads because we're working with a small space anyway, so I don't want to widen the roads any more than they already are. And they're also much bigger than the scale of the Lego City vehicles that we've got, so we'll probably see it tonight if we build all this. I imagine when this is done, it will probably be similar in size to the bigger one of these two, and this is supposed to be a double-decker bus, and this is a car. They shouldn't be similar in size, so I think Speed Champions are going to be for display, and the cars that we use in the city will be the Lego City cars, of which we will have more and more as time goes on, because lots of sets come with cars. We've got the new transporter truck that has 3 cars with it, I think. So there's going to be lots of Lego City cars that we can put in as well. So it'll all be fine. Your latest Lanzarote video, never seen a situation like that. Must associate British people with alcohol. I know, it's mad, isn't it? I'm starting a city, 3 buildings, just thinking of mixing it up a little. Good plan. You should pretend to build on Anna's when she comes and see what she does. She'd just murderize me, I think. Start building and she'll turn up, I promise you. I know, that's what I mean. As soon as she hears me start shaking Lego, she'll be through that door. Did Anna ever get around to finishing the castle? Connor, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and assume you haven't been in the last few streams. But we get asked that question a lot, and it's been paused. There is a pin in it. It is a work in progress. We committed from the start to build that entirely on stream, and it will be built entirely on stream, but it's an old set that doesn't get many views. People aren't very interested in it, or new people aren't very interested in it. People who've seen the first few parts are probably quite interested. Mark, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. Welcome to the Wall of Fame. Let me know on the members page what name you want on your brick. But yeah, we will loop back round to it, but we've just done some more time sensitive sets in the meantime. So we did the Milky Way set because it was brand new. We're doing the Notre Dame set because it's brand new. We don't have anything lined up to stream after Notre Dame is finished. So when Notre Dame is done, we'll probably loop back round and finish the Disney Castle. So yeah, it's a work in progress, and it will get finished on stream. We're just not in a huge rush to do it because it's a set that's been out for what, a year at this point. So it's less of a priority than the new stuff that we want to get built, not just because it gets more views on the replays because it's new and people are interested, but it also gives us a chance to get reviews posted for the newer sets as well. which if we've ever got any hopes of joining the Lego Ambassador program, which we have, we would like to be Lego Ambassadors one day, we need to demonstrate our ability to review sets. So the best way to review sets is to review new sets, because then people are actually interested in seeing the reviews. A review of a year-old Disney castle that everyone's already seen is probably not going to attract a lot of attention. I found my old Lego sets from the 80s. They look so strange with the new Lego sets. Yeah, one day I'll go and rummage around in my dad's garage. I imagine he's got rid of it all years ago. There you go. We're attracting Anna now. So I'm opening the bus, which means Anna is on her way up. I just sent you a tweet for Anna. It includes Lego and sharks. Is it the Jaws? Seriously, I have got that far and I can hear her coming up the stairs. It was like this summoned her. We wait for 10 minutes, and then as soon as I open a box of Lego, she appears in the doorway. Hello, Anna. Everyone's waiting for you. They're fed up of me already.
Why are you in my chair?
Well, because I'm not going to sit in the corner when you're not in the room, am I? I was pretending to be the king of the stream for a bit.
I put the fan on.
The fan is on.
On me.
It is on you.
It's not. It's.
Give me that. Goodness me. Anna's here, everybody.
I'm back.
Can you move over
Yeah,
your
I
side,
can.
please? Goodness me.
Know what you've been suffering from? Leave me alone.
I mean, just whispering to the side, that mic still picks you up
Yeah,
perfectly.
but I told you.
So Anna will be getting on with building in a second. It wouldn't really have appeal outside the British market, like Only Fools and Horses Lego. I don't know what you... Oh, you would like some Only Fools and Horses Lego. Yeah, I can't imagine that would ever be a thing. Not only would it have no appeal outside of the British market, but it also hasn't been on TV for 30 years or 20 years. When did they stop Only Fools and Horses?
Oh,
It must be
God.
20 years ago at least, if not longer. It's like mid-90s that ended, wasn't it? It's getting on for
No,
30
I'm
years
sure-
since that was on.
I'm sure they brought out one.
They
in the
did a few
thousands.
specials here and there, but actual series of Only Fools and Horses was probably late 80s, early 90s that ended. So yeah, I don't think people are going to be very interested in that. I have tacos for my tea. What does everyone else have? We have fish and chips. Because I've been editing all day. And I didn't have time to go to the shop or cook. So we have fish and chips. And it was jolly tasty.
Yes, but then it makes me not tasty.
Makes Anna do poopies. We have a sticker sheet. Are you going to start building?
I'm listening to you.
I'm vamping. I'm filling while we're waiting for you to get on with your build. People are eager.
I already unbagged number 7.
I'm just registering my set, boys and girls.
Of course you are.
If you didn't vote in the poll, by the way, on the community page, you should go and vote in the poll on the community page. We asked which shot you prefer, the top-down shot or the front-on shot, and it was pretty resounding that people prefer this shot, which is why we're sticking with this one. Anna strongly disagrees with the results. Anna likes the top-down. Strange that everyone agrees with what Kevin said all along.
I'm allowed an opinion.
You are, but it's the minority opinion. 1 in 5 people agree with you. 4 in 5 agree with your old pal Kev. She's jolly good. A few people did suggest we do this shot and have a little box of the top down. I think that's the worst of both worlds, doing that one, because it will block part of the screen. If you look at the screen now, there's not really an obvious spot where you could put a box like that on screen without either covering the Lego or one of our faces. But even if you did, it would be so small you wouldn't be able to see what was going on it. So I think that's the reason I didn't even present that as an option, is because it's the worst of the options if you actually think about how it would be in practice.
I think there's 30. How many bags was
What's
there?
the question?
How many bags was there?
What, in your set? 30 something, yeah.
If we go to the back.
Is that only one book?
Yeah.
Spoilers, now we know it looks like a cathedral at the end. Oh, you can't go to the...
34.
Oh, there you go, 34. Lovely, lovely, lovely. How do you choose your sides of the stream? Is it because it's Anna's desk, and the first time we did it, I just put a chair next to her. The door's there. So I came in and put a chair. It would have been weird to try and squeeze between Anna and the wall. Put a chair in. So this is just the way we ended up. Is this our sides in the bed? This is the opposite of bed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the opposite way around to how we were in bed. Which
think
means we're the right way around on camera, I guess. They do need to do Final Fantasy VII Lego sets.
That'd be fun.
Are we just picking all the stuff from 30 years ago?
That recently came out. Again.
Dave, please don't kick the camera. You stupid, stupid moron.
Dave, come on.
There we go.
See, no one can see what I'm doing. This is what I mean. Like, you can't see because this bit's in front.
Oh, turn it then.
Yeah, but then I could... That's hard.
But you're not going to be constantly building around the back of it, are you?
By the looks of it,
And what you have to remember, and I've said it enough times now, boys and girls, people aren't here to watch you click bricks into place. They're here for me and you chatting while we build Lego sets. That's what people are here for. So they can see you're putting Lego on it and they can see it taking shape, but no one's watching each individual brick click. That would be like them watching each individual thing I click on a Football Manager stream. Nobody's there for that. It's not why people watch streams. Because you don't watch streams, do you?
No.
So you don't know what people are looking for in a stream. I've just moved your phone behind there so that it's not an eyesore.
Where?
The Notre Dame build looks the same as Notre Dame at the end. I know, it's mad, isn't it?
Where?
I'll just put it on that box. You don't need to know where it is. You don't need it for 3 hours.
Oh, I could put it there in case it goes. Where's it gone?
I just put it behind you. Oh, she's a funny lady. I'm making a minifig. Oh,
This doesn't have any minifigs.
No, because it's not minifig scale, is it? It's the architecture sets aren't minifig scale. So this is the tour guide because he needs a mic on my phone. Where is the
Is he
mic
bald?
on my phone? No, he's got a hat. I'm gonna find his hat in a minute. I'm just getting his microphone first. As all content creators know, microphone before hat is the way of doing things. What we need, again, we will perfect this setup over time. For a set like this, if you're going to push it in front of you like that and build something here, we need a little platform to put it on. So
look,
when it
I'm gonna
sits
take
in
that
front
back
of you,
out
it's
in a
like
minute.
that, and everyone. Okay.
I'll
But yeah,
just do
while
it
you were
out the
doing
way.
that, it could sit there and everyone could see it, and that would be quite cool. Like just a little platform for it to go on. We'll figure it out. Not gonna lie, I don't even watch. I'm audio only whilst I walk around with a baby, and I bet a lot of people are like that. A lot of people probably aren't even watching;
can I
they're
have
just
the baby,
listening.
please?
You are not having a baby.
No, I just want their baby, just for the evening. So they can go out.
I'm not letting you anywhere near a baby ever.
I just want babies I can give back.
Any sentence that involves you saying baby and want
Oh,
is
shut
horrific.
Just want a baby to hold and then I can give it back. Because I couldn't look after a baby. My back wouldn't let me.
Yeah. Oh, this is an old lady. Look, she's got wrinkle face. Look at the wrinkle face.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Wrinkle face.
Tell Anna I prefer to see the way the Lego is taking shape. Exactly.
Yeah, as in they're agreeing with me. They prefer to see it taking shape. They don't need to see each individual click. Honestly, this is fine. I've done lots of research. I've watched lots of streams. And the popular ones all stream from this kind of angle. The ones that do the top-down stuff and don't show their face are the ones who are streaming to 5 people and wondering why they're not growing.
It's falling apart.
There you go. We have an old lady. But old lady has got a pushchair. Interesting.
So she's a grandma.
She might be a grandma.
Hold on.
It's a baby's body with no head. Headless baby. There you go. You said you wanted a baby.
I don't want a plastic one.
That's as close as you're going to get, young lady.
Oh, shut
Have
up.
a baby. Don't worry, boys and girls. There is zero chance of us having a baby. I have my first appointment about having my penis chopped off on Tuesday.
There might be children.
Well, there shouldn't be. This is
How long have we been married?
This is
We're not
YouTube.
married.
This is an adults. This is a stream by adults for adults. This is not created for children. If children are here, they watch at their own risk. There may be adult themes discussed. We don't swear.
What is
But
going
we're
on
also
here?
not for kids.
In front, maybe?
Where's the handlebars on this pushchair? There they are. Isn't mature lady a nice way of saying it? Yeah. But it's a Lego minifig, so I'm not overly worried about offending her.
Kevin.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry, minifig.
My toes hurt.
Sorry, mature minifig. Have I upset you?
What's your favourite Disneyland Lego set so far?
Yeah, the bus set has the minifig with a pushchair. Yeah, it isn't a Speed Champions that's come with a pushchair minifig. This is for the bus. So I guess she's going on a sightseeing tour. That's quite cool, actually. I quite like that.
Probably my Stitch up there. my favourite Lego at the moment.
Daniel's also confirmed penis is the medical definition as well, so I can say penis.
Yeah, but you shouldn't say you can have it chopped off.
Sorry, I'm having my first appointment about having a vasectomy. Is that better for
children?
children?
They think that you get older and you have it chopped off.
I want them to think that. That's amazing. Yeah, as soon as you turn 40, be afraid the doctor's going to chase you with a big knife. And they don't rest until they've got it. That's what getting old is, boys and girls. I've been in Disneyland this week, and whilst there, I visited the Lego store and purchased the Stitch and Up brickheads. Very cute builds. Awesome. What's it like? Is that Disneyland Paris? Did you say Disneyland? I'm assuming Disneyland Paris. Because the Lego store's not in the Lego store at the moment, is it? According to TikTok. They're redoing it, and they've moved it down to where the arcade was. This is probably only useful if you're a Disneyland veteran and you know where it was previously. But we're going in September, and we're hoping that when we go, the new Lego store will be finished and we'll be able to make a video mooching around the new Disneyland Lego store, which we've never been in before, which will be really cool because we've already done.
But it's not very big.
The old one wasn't. Well, the old one was quite big. Go back we've made several videos there in the past.
Yeah, but it's like it's just a square. Maybe a rectangle.
I mean, it's a Disney Village shop, isn't it? It's not Leicester Square, but it's also not as small as like Stratford, for example. It's not as small as Milton Keynes. It's not as small as Birmingham. It was a decent sized square.
Maybe.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was a decent size. It was one of the bigger Lego stores we've been in. The technical term is a wangectomy. There you go. Are we having a wangectomy?
Yeah.
There you go. So, having a wangectomy.
I had to sleep downstairs last night, that's why I'm a little tired.
Can you reverse a vasectomy? Hopefully not.
They don't always work.
Yeah. I mean, I like I say, first appointment, I haven't had that discussion yet, but I want to, if they have to do it like 3 times to make sure it's irreversible, I'll ask them to do that one. I'm very much enjoying these last year or two of being child-free and actually enjoying some freedom that we never had when we were younger, because by the time
my child, we didn't have any. No.
As in both of us. We were both, although we weren't together when we were teenagers, we were both parents by 19, weren't we? So we never had those years of freedom that everyone else gets. So I'm having them now, thank you very much. Last thing we want is more kids just after the first batch have gone.
He's 3 years older than I am, so... Aren't you?
Yes. Yes, if we'd been together and me a parent by 19, I'd be in prison.
I would have been 16.
I guess it depends what part of the year it fell in.
Andy was born in July, so...
This will make you laugh. I was watching a programme once and they asked a lady if she was allergic to anything and old-aged. Have you not perfected the pull... Oh, we're not going to talk about pulling out. Why haven't they yet brought out a large Dalek? They managed to R2-D2. Have they made any Doctor Who sets? Would you recommend having kids or not then? I mean, it's an acquired taste. I mean, some people... I think there are some people... Like, I don't regret having kids. That would be madness.
No,
they're all right.
3 weird little kids. 3 little humans.
I am certainly not somebody... You get some people whose only goal in life is to have loads of children and be a parent.
Clear?
Probably, yeah. And all they care about is being a parent, and that's all they ever wanted, and I was certainly not that. So I would recommend give 20 years to having kids, but I don't want to give my entire adult life towards having them, and I've done my 20 years now, so I don't need to have any more, is my thinking. But yeah, I wouldn't want to put people off having kids if that's what they want, but I don't want to have them at 19 and then have them again at 40, because that just means literally my entire adult life would be spent parenting children, which is not my idea of a fun time, which for some people would be all they would ever want. For me, I want a good 25, 30 years now of freedom and enjoying my life.
You'd be like Jay off Modern Family.
I don't know who that is.
The
the old guy off there. Yeah. I mean, and obviously he likes that. I wouldn't.
He's got the 2 grown-up kids, the 14-year-old and not like a 1-year-old.
But I imagine he had a good 10, 15 years before he had the first one, because he's proper old. He's not only 20 years older than his kids, is he? I wouldn't have thought. He must be at least 30 years older than them, so he didn't have kids until he was 30, so he got his time then. I'm 33, a 2-year-old and 5 weeks old. Managed to squeeze in some travelling before kids in uni. I'll be 50 by the time they're 18. I love being a dad. But there you go. See, so you've got your 20 years. You're just doing yours in a different
order.
Yeah, different place to what I did mine. This will make you laugh. I was watching a program once and I asked the lady. You said that before. It didn't make me laugh then. I got confused then. Oh, she said she was allergic to old age. I get you. It makes more sense second times around. They're building an extension to Walt Disney Studios parks all around that area. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that because Studios was a bit rubbish anyway. So it certainly needed an upgrade because it wasn't very good, was it, Studios? We've never spent... Anna's counting. We've never spent more than half a day in there. It's not. It's fun for what it has. I mean, it's got better since they've added the Avengers campus. But even when we went last year... with the Avengers campus in, we still only spent half a day in there. We've never been able to spend a full day in Studios, whereas we could go there and spend 3 days happily in Disneyland. It was
the Ratatouille area was all closed.
Yeah.
Only the shops were open. And you can only go in the shops so many times because it's just the same thing.
But the point is...
Can you point that down just slightly,
the point is, we've never spent more than half a day in Studios. So... on that basis, it is definitely not as good as the Disneyland park because we could spend the whole week in there and not get bored.
I think it's just because it is smaller and I think it's more aimed at small children. But I think now they've got the Avengers and they've got Frozen. I would definitely want to go to Frozen Land.
Yeah,
and like if awesome. They bring in
Pandora, there's going to be a Star Wars area as well, I think.
But they've already got a Star Wars area. Why do they need another one?
Because the Star Wars area they've got at the moment is just a rebranded area that was already there. It's not like a proper Star Wars area, is it? You don't walk around and stumble across the Millennium Falcon just lying around.
I thought it was a Millennium Falcon. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to be quiet because I'm not
How
quite
long
sure.
are you going to Disney for? We're there for 4 days again. I think for us that's the perfect length for a trip. We've kind of got our Disneyland trips down to a fine art now.
We're going with a friend this time.
Yes, we're taking Pabby, who does our podcast with us. But mainly because Anna wants someone to help her get a high score on the Spider-Man ride, and I'm pathetic at it.
That is actually...
That's why she's bringing him.
I've got him to spend £1,000.
It's less than £1,000 for him.
Less than £1,000 for him, just so he can come on a ride with me to get the high score, because this one is pathetic.
It's actually... We actually had... It's something that had been brewing for a little while, because we were talking last year about how expensive it is for us to go to all the conventions, because he always comes to the conventions with us. And we realised just how much money we were spending on conventions. And so this year we've agreed not to do the conventions, but go on a trip instead. And we're actually spending less money this year to go to Disneyland than we would have done going to Comic-Con twice and EGX. I did go for 1 day to Comic-Con because I was invited down to do panels, and yeah, it's not the same without Pabby there. But I was only there for a day, so it's fine. I could put up the sheepdog for a day.
Pab's his carer when I'm not there, you see. That's how it happens. But now I can share it with Pab, and we can both keep Kevin safe.
Yeah,
and
we'll have a lovely time. This was my second visit, first time being 2018. It's definitely my least favourite part. Yeah, exactly. Would anyone say the Up House set is a good buy? If you see it on the discounted price in B&M, definitely. You've got it somewhere. Here, is it arm's reach to show it? It's not really, is it? I don't know where it is. Can we... Is it movable or is it going to fall apart?
You could just move aside.
There you go, it's there. It's a cool set. I've got 2 of them under the city, which I'm going to make, because it doesn't have a back on it, so I'm going to make it complete and then hang it from the ceiling above the city. So I think it will look cool. So yeah, I think it's... and it's been available for some really good prices. Is this the first time we're going to Disney without the children? No, this will be the third time without the kids. Certainly better without kids.
We took
anti-children.
You are. We took all the children once, then we took Andy again.
Did we?
Yeah, we took him. We went
just Andy.
Yeah, just through.
I don't remember that trip at all. Did
we
do that?
Yeah, to the thing, to the one in the sky. We just took Roo on his own.
I believe you. I just don't remember it at all. I've obviously...
The other 2 didn't want to come, so...
Yeah. I don't know why I don't remember any. I'll have to look back on the vlogs. This is why it's so important that we vlogged them, I guess. The castle was closed.
Yes.
There you go, I do remember that trip. That's why I blocked it out, because it was awful, because we got there, the castle was closed, and he just spent the whole time we were there miserable. So I've clearly, my brain has protected me from that memory of a miserable trip to Disney.
It's not miserable. It wasn't miserable. He just wanted to go to the castle.
Yeah, he didn't enjoy the trip at all.
And something else was closed, and it was just a bit of a... we should have checked, and we just didn't think to. We didn't know it would be like that. So he wasn't
It's
impressed.
like how women don't remember what childbirth was like to encourage them to have more kids.
Oh, shut up.
My Disney muscle has blocked out a bad trip to stop me
It
from
wasn't
not going
a bad
again.
trip.
It was the worst one we've had of all the trips. That was the only time we've ever had moments that haven't been completely joyful. Every other trip has been awesome every second we've been there. That one, there was some rough moments.
With the children, without children, have all been very joyful in different ways. I love all the different ones. I might not show it on the vlogs, but inside I'm enjoying it. I just have a lot of pressure on me when Andy and the girls are around. I have to be chill, and my brain isn't chill, and I have to be chill on the outside.
I just bought myself this set, looking forward to building it after I finish the cat. Lovely,
Which
lovely,
set?
lovely.
Which set?
Probably the one we're building, or the one you're building. Would you ever film MGP for YouTube? No, we've tried that before, and Anna refuses to do it. I would, but Anna refuses.
I just like to do it in pyjamas. Hair, oh my god, I can't. Where's it gone? Hair looking a mess.
Anna does it naked, is what she's saying.
I don't know. I don't do it naked, but I do just sit here colouring, looking a mess, like I haven't washed for a week, because that's how I just get the laptop out and do it, and then I go on and do what I need to do for that day, or rest of the evening. I can't bother to get up, do my hair, makeup. Like, who needs that?
How many times have you been to Disney? 4?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Would we go to America? One day, probably. The thing with America is Anna doesn't like flying, and it's very expensive.
I'm getting better with flying now.
But it's very expensive. We've priced up Florida trips before. Yeah, but they cost 10 grand.
Not to Florida though. The other one.
Well, that's smaller than Paris. Going to California, what's the point of going there?
I don't want to be wet all the time.
Well, then don't go to America. California's hot as well.
No, but like,
yeah, if we're going to go to,
California's more cool.
But it's also just a little Disneyland. There's no point in going there. That's something you do for one day as part of a bigger California trip. Florida, obviously. That's what you do when you go to Disney World. You go to Florida and you spend 2 weeks there and you have a lovely time. But yeah, we'll probably go one day, but we need to have a lot more money before we do that.
I would also like to go to Dubai.
Why?
Because I want to go up one of the tallest buildings and then look out when the clouds are in, so you can just see like the skyscrapers peeking out of the clouds.
You spend far too much time on TikTok. Goodness me.
See, it's costing them $1,500 to go. So where you've got 10, you got 10,000.
Hold on.
Hold
on though. Pumpster, price up a trip for Anna for that kind of price, because he will absolutely not be staying in a Disney hotel for that, which you'll insist on doing. Is that with 2 weeks worth of tickets for all the parks? Because she'll want that. By the time we've got all the extras that you insist on, meal plan, right? She'll have to have a meal plan. By the time you've got all the Anna extras on, that's when it becomes 10 grand. If we were willing to just stay in a generic hotel a short drive away and take sandwiches, we could do it for that price. But you won't. You have to do it the fancy way, and that's what makes it expensive.
Because you've put me into the fancy way of doing things, Chapman.
I've proposed us getting annual passes for Paris, and we could just nip over and stay in stay in a travel lodge, and go there several times a year.
The camera's just been knocked. Just let you know.
Oh, it has. Yeah.
Oh, it's been asleep. That's why.
Thank you.
The dog's asleep on it. Fast asleep.
There you go. There's Legoland in Florida as well.
Yeah, but it's too hot. I'd die. I'd just be a puddle on the floor.
I mean, you go at times a year where it's not that hot, and it's air conditioning everywhere. I'm
getting very confused with this build. What in the world do you want me to do?
Not staying in a hotel with just park tickets, and you're correct, but we've done it before this way, and it's been great. Oh, I agree. I would have no issue with doing it that way.
He loves me, though. He'll find a way.
I won't be able to find a way to do it for £1,500 a person staying in Disney property for 2 weeks with a meal plan. No, that is a physical impossibility.
You haven't tried.
I have tried. It is not possible to do.
We will try after the stream.
I won't, because it's not possible. I know
We will
it's
have
not.
a look after the stream.
Goodness me.
There's a Legoland in California. See?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, but the thing with Dubai is that it is just an air-conditioned city. There's nowhere where there isn't there's air conditioning outside. I don't like hot and sticky. I can't stand it here. I couldn't stand it there. I'd die. I'd be a puddle.
I don't
but
think
yeah.
you'd die.
Oh, I wouldn't participate.
Yes, but you wouldn't die.
We're going to Centre Parks very soon.
Yes, the annual Chapman family reunion takes place at Centre Parks in the next month or so. And it'll be jolly good. Disneyland Paris is good. Florida is just unbelievable. It has to be seen to be believed. Oh, I've watched lots of videos.
Where's Mario Land? Where's Nintendo Land?
I think there's one of them in Florida as well. And there's obviously Japan. If you want a theme park holiday, Florida is where you go and do that. There's no getting around. You go to Florida. Why haven't WWE collaborated with Lego yet? Probably because Lego wouldn't do it, would be my guess. I can't imagine why Lego would want to do that.
You got
Promoting
stickers?
violence, isn't it? I do. I'm just going to take a wang jangler.
You've got your own one.
No, this didn't come with a wang jangler, this set. It's completely jangle free. Right. Let's pop my little what's it on. Oh! Why this couldn't be a printed piece, I don't know. Because this is frustratingly long. Because this is quite a cheap set as well. It's a £25 set.
Well, that's why then.
I'd have paid £35.
Yes,
to
but
have
they're
the
not
printed
thinking for
pieces.
you. They're thinking of children.
Balls to children.
And then children will put it on wrong. Imagine that.
Children ruin everything.
Huh?
Children ruin everything. I'm just playing up to the anti-children sentiment now.
He says that, but he's going to an art expedition in a couple of weeks for his daughter.
Expedition?
Expedition, yes.
Exhibition.
Yep, exhibition.
Right.
What the...
Look, we've got the first bit of pattern on the side of my bus. This is the thing I was saying before as well. Look how small this bus is going to be when it's done. I imagine that Speed Champion's car is not going to be much smaller than this, which is why I can't have Speed Champions in the city, because the scale will be completely off. They'll be the size of this double-decker bus. What's the best time of year to go to America?
No idea.
No idea, never been. One day we will go. And by best time, I mean cheapest time. And we will just go when it's cheap. And it'll be super duper. And we'll have a lovely time. Also, because, if we were to go and do 2 weeks in Florida for Disney trips and everything, we would need you to have had your surgery by then, because of the amount of water.
They won't let me have it.
Yeah, so wait 5 years. There's no rush. It's not going anywhere. As far as I'm aware, Florida's not sinking. I imagine the parks and everything will still be there in 5 years.
Where do you live?
I live here. The room next door, where we sleep, is where I live. In my little pit. My sleep pit.
Where does this live? There, maybe?
Tokyo is the best Disney in the world.
Does this look right to you?
I mean, it wasn't
That's
wrong.
right, yeah?
Yeah?
Oh, that's wrong then.
Tokyo's definitely on our to-do list, but it's lower down than America. Because they don't speak English there. They speak Japanese. And I speak English, so it'd be easier for me to go to an English-speaking country. But yeah, definitely Tokyo will happen one day. Anna really, really wants to get to Wrestle Kingdom one day, don't you?
No, I do not. I want to go.
She just wants to go in
I
January.
want to go when it is the Blossom Fall.
Yeah, which happens in the first week of January. I'm sure you'll
No,
all
it
agree.
doesn't.
In Tokyo,
No.
around the 4th of January
No.
is the best time to see the Blossom.
No.
I've heard.
No.
I can't recommend it highly enough. Universal and Disney are both fantastic. We're only doing Disney this year for money reasons. There we go. What time of year would we go to Billund? The cheapest time. We're not that fussy about... I mean, we're not hot weather people for sure. So, not the height of summer. I imagine...
I'd rather not go.
Yeah.
It's too hot.
We'll go when it's relatively cheap during term time, so there's less kids there. When we can get Dave in the kennels. We're not really that fussy. We'll go whenever. We'd go next week if there was a vacancy at the kennels. If we got a phone call saying, "Oh, do you want Dave in this week?" We'd go next week happily.
I'll tell you. You're gonna. Yeah, never mind. I'll tell you afterwards if I remember.
If you go to Tokyo, you can Pokemon too. There's lots of things you can do in Japan. When am I starting to learn Japanese? Never.
Konnichiwa. That is hello, isn't it?
I don't know.
I believe it is.
Probably, unless Anna's just done some casual racism. Who knows? Where's my watch? Oh no, it's your Wang Jangler. I thought I had a Wang Jangler.
Where's my Wang Jangler?
That's your Wang Jangler,
Put
is
it back.
that? But I've got other stickers that I need to Wang Jangle.
Well then just give it back. Don't walk off with it like you did the last one.
Why don't we take Dave with us in the car? Why on earth would we take Dave? A, we wouldn't be going in the car. And
doesn't
B,
have a passport.
Why on earth would we want to take Dave with us?
It's like having a child.
You've seen what he's like on stream. We couldn't go to a theme park with Dave.
You're not allowed to go to the toilet, are you? Because of Dave. He just
Oh,
shouts at
yeah,
you.
Dave doesn't
That's
like
his
it
new
when I
thing.
go to the toilet at the moment. Last few days, he hates me going to the toilet. He just stands outside the toilet shouting at me. What are you laughing at now? What are you laughing at? That's exactly what happens.
Yes, he does.
So why are you
it was just the
laughing?
way you put it. He just shouts at me.
He does. He just stands there shouting at me. Get off the toilet!
I don't.
I think Anna's trained him to do it. I go in there with a newspaper under my arm, and she's like,
No,
right,
you don't.
in that
You
situation,
go with your phone.
in that situation, bark at him until he gets out there. But I'm fairly confident you've trained him that.
Oh yeah.
Have we already decided how to run the train?
The train you got. The train you got yesterday.
They don't know about that yet.
Oh.
So I don't know what you mean. Do you mean the train in the Lego City? No. I haven't touched it since making that video. I've been very busy. So
You broke it.
I didn't break it. I mean, they know what I did to the city. They've seen that.
Yeah, but I
this is-
didn't until I went in today.
Yeah, because you don't watch the videos. That video came out yesterday. You could have watched that on the way home from Manchester last night. Not being rude, but if Anna had good health and you had £1 million, would you buy every Lego set and go to every Disneyland in the world? I mean, we wouldn't buy every Lego set.
No, we don't want
But,
every.
yeah, we'd probably go to every Legoland, every Disneyland, yeah. I guess so.
I've bought everything. Practically from the waist down.
There you go.
Yes.
Well,
Except for
who are you saying yes to?
To you.
Oh, to
Yes,
me?
yes, to you.
Or Dave's announcing Kev is going for a bleep to the world, Simpsons swear. I meant the train in the Lego City, but thank you for a little sneak hint of what's about to come. I mean, it's not that much of a sneak thing. They when we went to the Discovery Centre in Manchester, they gave us a gift, because we were invited there. It was a free ticket. They invited us along to come and make a video. And when we got there, they presented us with a big bag of Lego that had a big train set in, different one to the one I've already got, and one of those oversized minifigs. A maxi fig.
And it would look great in my room.
Yeah, so Anna claimed that, and obviously I claimed the train set.
Because
And
I wouldn't be allowed the train set.
we said a big thank you. Do you want the train set? What are you going to do with the train set?
Well, I'll have the train and I can
And do what with it?
hang it from the ceiling. Why not?
Like this.
That just moved, slightly.
Ah!
It moved. Why can't we see what's been redacted?
We could if we were on moderator mode, but we're not. We're just viewing.
Who redacted it?
Doesn't really matter, does it? Well, Mark redacted it, I guess.
Is Sofa not here? Why is he not here? What's he doing?
I mean, it's Saturday night. He's probably
supposed to be streaming.
living his life.
He's...
You know he's not paid to be a moderator.
Oh, okay.
He's the editor of the Twitch streams. He's not a moderator.
That is the Horizon Lego set behind me. It's beautiful. I do love it. Good build. Wasn't...
That being said, if you want to fire him, no one's going to be upset.
Though, look where you... If you do build it, make sure you put the legs in the right leg holes. Because I didn't.
Right, let me stop this here. It's not about not being rude. It's just a bit nosy, so we're not going to get into loads of stuff about Anna's medical conditions. So we'll just stop that there, because otherwise we can just talk about them all evening. So, yeah,
I have a mild form of spina bifida that has caused a bunch of problems now. Now I'm a bit older.
That's enough information, I think.
I was born with it as well, just so you know.
I've almost finished bag one, boys and girls.
Whoop,
Looky. It's Notre Dame. That's what we're building according to the title. It's the fire engine.
I'm doing this right off the wrong side. I should do it over here.
Bus.
I'm putting on some T-shapes.
Okay.
That's what they look like to me. They look like T's.
Have you got the Lego Technic Mercedes AMG F1? No.
Yes,
I know nothing about cars. Right, where's bag 2? Woohoo! New tradition. People love the bag 2 tradition already.
I don't.
Coming soon, a t-shirt that just says bag 2. Woohoo! All these merch ideas. Have you thought about getting any custom Lego portraits where you upload a picture and then you get it as a Lego art set?
Yes, we have looked.
Have we?
Don't you dare!
I was looking for the bin. Couldn't work out where it was. Building a fire engine at the same time as Notre Dame's either a very funny mistake or a good bit of foretelling.
Kevin! It's not a fire engine.
No, but I did say at the start of the first stream, shall I build a fire engine? And you wouldn't let me. I've got several that I could have been making.
Because that's insensitive.
I could have done a full fire station. It's not insensitive, it's useful. I'm sure they're happy they live in a world that has fire engines.
Yes.
Are we going to do merch? Of course we're going to do merch. Love a bit of merch. Although I'm upset about merch today because my Football Manager shirts have gone out.
Because you have so
and
many
I haven't got
coming.
mine yet. Because everyone else has just got one or two. They've just got theirs through the post, like normal people. Because I ordered about 15 of them. Mine's a big package and my big package hasn't arrived. So everyone else has got their shirts and I don't have mine yet. So I'm very upset.
Yeah, but they do post on a Sunday now.
What are we going to buy on Double Points Day? Realistically, probably nothing. Unless it's a really good gift for purchase, because we are...
I've showed you what the gift is. It's that book.
Whatever we need to spend to get that then. I've got all of the sets that I need pressingly from this wave. Do we know what the spend threshold is for the next gift for purchase?
It didn't say, it just showed the picture.
I mean, there's always stuff we could buy.
I would like the... Yesterday I could have got the little... these plants, but the succulent ones. So that's a Venus flytrap. There was a money tree that I looked, but it was quite expensive.
I was planning on...
Just having a month off, really.
I was planning on getting another train set so that I could take the track for the city and the motor out to go in the tram, because when the tram comes in August it's not motorised. But both those problems were solved yesterday by the lovely people of Merlin Entertainment Group. So don't need to buy a train set anymore. But I mean, there's always stuff we could buy. We're back in Manchester in a couple of weeks. If Double Points is still happening then, I might finally buy the table football set that I drool over every time I'm in there, just to get the gift of purchase. Because obviously I want the gift of purchase. And why is light coming through the blinds? Those blinds are supposed to be those curtains are supposed to be fully shut, so your Lego doesn't get soiled. I don't have any blinds. Through the curtain. Look at my face on the screen. Look at
where is it coming from?
Through the gap in the middle of the curtains. It'll only be there for a second. You made it worse, much worse. There we go. Have I ever thought about getting those colour-corrected glasses to wear while building? No.
It'd be funny,
because here's the theory. I wouldn't be wearing them all the time, so what's the point in wearing them while I'm building? I'm not going to benefit from it when I'm just looking at it.
But I would like to go, look at that, Kevin. Isn't that a nice colour of whatever you can't see?
Yeah. The only way I'd be able to get them is if I had my eyes lasered, because you can't get prescription versions of the colour correcting glasses.
Oh, you just put my overview glasses, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, Kevy 2 specs. That won't get me bullied.
42 years old.
Oh, I'm not! How dare you! 42 years old indeed. Goodness me. Thought you were in Manchester soon for the adults only night. That was last night. TikToks are already out. YouTube video will be out tomorrow.
Yeah, it's last night, and then they're having one in 2 weeks for Pride. So if you're interested in going to that, you've got another one to go to.
It was jolly good.
Yeah.
That's your spoiler for the video that's out tomorrow. Feel free to go and watch on TikTok in the meantime.
They let adults go on rides.
Yeah, it was great. We had a really good time. Well, I didn't know that we'd stay for the full 2.5 hours, but we were there from beginning to end and had a really good time. It was a great night.
Well, yeah,
that is my idea of a night out.
We thought we wanted to get there at the start because our dinner took so long.
Yeah. But bearing in mind, we drove to Manchester and back in a day. Well, less than a day. In the afternoon into the evening. What?
In 1170, the first 2 stories of the choir are nearly complete.
There you go. You look 25 years young. I know. I mean, factually, I'm not 42 either. That wasn't just me being hilarious. I am not 42. I am 41.
You're nearly 42.
That's different. You're nearly 40.
No, I'm not.
You're 39.
Yeah.
So if me being 41 makes me nearly 42, you're nearly 40.
Your birthday's literally like 5 weeks.
Which means we need to get the PO box up and running again soon.
So people can send me presents.
I can try not to, but I have a long moustache currently. I need to go and get a haircut.
I really don't like sharks. I have no interest in sharks. I don't know why. He's got this fascination. Apparently I'm Croatian. I'm not.
You are.
I'm really
That's
not.
why you love sharks, because it's it's the national beast of your homeland.
I'm half Welsh.
Croatian. And love sharks because they're native to Croatia.
Sharks are horrifying.
You love sharks. You wanted to go and swim with them yesterday.
No, I did not.
Well, somebody put it in the Discord that you did.
I don't ever want to do that. We saw the soft play. I did want to go in, but to get to, it looked for small people. I don't think I could have got in.
I tried to shove her in, but she didn't want to be shoved. She's got a thing about not being... She doesn't like to be shoved. She's fussy like that.
Can I shove you in it?
I would have happily been shoved in that if I could have also shoved you.
But
we could have done a twin shove and shoved each other.
There was people in there having a God knows how. There was even people on the. Can we talk about it? There was people on the drive, and they had like them tiny little tykes that kids sit on and use their legs. There were full-grown humans on them.
Yeah, because there was no children allowed. It wasn't just that adults were allowed in. Children weren't allowed in. You had to be over 18 to go last night, which was great.
And we went to the 4D cinema. Did you like that?
Yeah.
Did you like the rain?
Yeah.
Kev was making noises that I've not heard from him for ages. You were laughing. You were laughing at what was happening on the screen. That's what I mean.
Oh no, I was laughing at the effects, as in getting sprayed with water and fire and stuff.
There was no fire. You weren't getting fire. There was wind.
There was heat.
Was there? I didn't feel any heat.
I was getting blasted with heat where I was.
No, not me.
Went to Southampton Lego store today. They had a make and take for Father's Day, a little buildable frame, and they had a Polaroid camera to take pictures to put in them. It was awesome. That's very cool. Ooh. Lego stores are lovely places. Mm-hmm. Everyone should spend much more time in them, except when I want to get served quickly, in which case you should stay away. But the rest of the time you should go to Lego stores, because they are great. There is the back end of my bus with Bumblebee on it.
So look.
It's basically a Bumblebee.
Okay.
Basically a Bumblebee. You should start building your own custom London Road with all the spare bricks. No.
What's London Road? Oh. Peterborough thing.
Yeah. That's far too much stuff. And it would look rubbish. And I'd hate to have something that looked rubbish.
Yeah, because like last night we could have built, but we didn't really do building, did we?
Well, I was too busy making a video to spend time doing a build.
Though he was playing with the cars.
Yeah, I built a car. You? But we were only in there for 2.5 hours, and I had to make a video.
And again, this because it's for children, the seats were really, really low, and
there was a building competition though.
Yeah, and then there was like these big circles with Lego in, which is fine, but I can't kneel. I need a chair and the right height. I can't get down to that level. That's why it's for kids. But the ride we went on, because there was like 2 rides I think we could have gone on.
Yes.
The VR was like more you had to pay for it, and it wasn't
open. I don't think the VR
open.
was actually open. Yeah. Probably because the headsets are made for children and they wouldn't have fitted on the adults.
But on the advert, it's a child and a human adult.
I doubt on the advert it said child and human.
No,
adult.
the picture was a child and an adult, so I'm sure they're made for both. But that wasn't open. But if you do go, it costs £6. Oh, thank you,
Simon. Thank you very much for the super chat. Just stayed at the Art of Marvel Hotel after watching your video. Absolutely loved it. Great work, guys. Thank you very much.
Did you get the Vittle water?
Yeah. Well, no. More importantly, did you enjoy the smell? That's the best smelling hotel I've ever been to. We bought the candle because it smelled so good in that hotel. So every now and again, we just make our house smell like the Art of Marvel Hotel. Best hotel we've ever stayed in. It was brilliant.
The best smelling place ever. Yeah, it's, oh my God. It is overpowering, but oh my God, it's nice.
But thank you very much for the super chat. There you go. Back end of bus complete.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's so many stickers on this. Goodness gracious me.
It's a bus. What do you expect?
Less stickers.
Did you really have to put your name on the tray so I wouldn't say Kevin likes his name on everything?
Yeah.
Just, I haven't got his name on me yet, so. But you're looking at taking a family to stay at the new Woodland Village at Legoland. What'd you say there?
I am trying to hook us up with a brand deal to go there. I mean, now we've got this relationship with Merlin because we worked with them years ago. We've done brand deals at Legoland and Alton Towers before. And then because we stopped vlogging, we kind of lost contact with the people we knew at Merlin. But after yesterday, having now done a piece of branded content for Merlin for the first time in about 5 years, I am hoping it does well and we can use that to spin it up to a proper Legoland trip, staying in one of the hotels, probably the new one that they're going to want to promote. So if you want to see our thoughts on that at Legoland, the best thing you can do is go and watch the TikToks. When the YouTube video comes out tomorrow, watch that, share it around, make sure that those videos do really well, because then when we have another meeting with Merlin...
They're already going?
Yeah, I'm talking to people in general. When we have our follow-up meeting with Merlin, we can be like, look how well that did. Imagine the impact we could have if we did a video from Legoland Windsor and stayed in your new Woodland lodges. That would be cool. But they do look cool. My partner and I are going to our first Brick Festival in Doncaster tomorrow. Really excited. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Hope you have a delightful time.
Yeah, we've decided we're not going to every single one, are we?
Well, there's 2 or 3 every weekend.
Yeah.
There's no way to go to everyone. We're going to one next weekend.
Yes, I know.
Is it Peterborough next weekend? Peterborough next weekend. And then I think the next one we've got is Northampton, which is...
July.
Yeah. And then I think that's it for ones we've already booked. Because we went on a bit of a frenzy when we first discovered them and booked all of the ones anywhere near where we live.
But we've realised it's really the same people that go around, isn't it?
It's the wrong size door. What have I done there?
What have you done?
That's a half-size door. As is that. Do I have a full-size door in there?
it supposed to be?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Full
okay.
size door. Is there a pirate ship you can add to the beach part of the Lego City? I am going to upset some people here, which is not like me, I know.
Kevin,
What?
don't you like pirate ships?
Pirates are so boring.
I would like the Pirates of the Caribbean one, but I can't find it anywhere.
I would rather have more beach cabins and an ice cream shop than a pirate ship. That would be where I'd prioritise my space. I just don't see the appeal of pirates. Assassin's Creed ruined pirates for me. Ruined boats in general. I used to love boats until Assassin's Creed. And the stupid boats in that. The on-site accommodation at Fort Parker called Shark Cabins, Anna would love it. That was one of the first places me and Anne stayed together years ago. It's one of the reasons I know she loves sharks.
What is
They're
happening?
basically storage containers. They're great. We went there over 10 years ago. We stayed there. Before we did any kind of vloggy stuff. So there's no video evidence of it anywhere. But
no,
we did stay there.
But yeah, we stayed it. We stayed in.
Proof that we don't just do these things for the vlog. The fact we did do stuff like that before we were doing it as our job, because we just like going places
You literally finished work, didn't you? Got Lewis, and then came to get me, and then we just went down the M25, where I'd never been. Well, I had been before, but hadn't been in like a traffic jam, and I saw all the planes, and I was fascinated.
Why are pirates so popular? Because people like to follow the crowd, and the crowd likes pirates.
Well, Kevin keeps telling me that there is a Horizon Lego game coming out,
Yeah,
so that would be fun. I have pre-ordered Star Wars Outlaws because I've been liking the Star Wars games.
You're a big Trekkie, aren't you?
Apparently so. I haven't seen any yet. Do you have any helpful tips for sticker placement? I struggle.
Yeah, place them equal distance from all sides of the brick.
Use the use the edge of this, that like for how so you don't have to use your fingers because your fingers are quite big. Whereas this has more, like you can put it on the end and then like try and place it the best way. I have awful placement, but they're my kits, so no one cares.
Yeah, I was going to say my biggest tip is just care less. That's pretty much my my thoughts on it. I'm not that bothered if they're in the right place. It's fine. It won't be a nudist beach, no. The only nudist place me and Anna have ever been was our holiday that we've just been on. And what I learnt there is all nudists are wrinkly old people that you don't want to see naked.
No, I saw a youngish couple out there. They actually went out the way. They weren't like the old people we were accompanied by. But it's yeah. I don't think you can buy naked.
Naked minifigs. We'll see.
Minifigs.
We will see. Challenge accepted. I bet there are parts of the internet you can buy naked.
I'm sure
minifigs
there
from.
is, but I wouldn't wanna go there.
How are we today? We're delightful. Thank you very much for asking. We are delightful.
You alright?
I've spent all day editing because I realised I've learnt a lesson. That lesson being when I'm going somewhere, because my background is just YouTube, not TikTok, as you all probably already know. But we had to make a YouTube video and a TikTok for the place we went to last night, and in my naivety, I thought I could do what I do when we go to the Lego store and just film it all in 4K as a YouTube video, and then just chop some chunks out and narrow it in. Because it was 4K, it would still be in a decent resolution, and I can use it on TikTok and it'll be fine. And then I got all the footage onto my laptop this morning and had 45 minutes of footage, which I've managed to chop down into like a half-hour YouTube video. There's no way I could get it down into a TikTok, so I've had to spend the day doing a faster-paced edit that I then do a voiceover over and do it more TikTok style. So I have learnt to just film a separate TikTok while I'm there, which is what I did at Brickfest Live. I filmed the YouTube video, then because I was so annoyed, I still wanted to say it all again. So I went around again and filmed the TikTok, and it worked really well. But I think I need to film TikToks specifically for TikToks and YouTube content specifically for YouTube, and not try and be smart and repurpose it across the two. The only exception being the Lego store stuff, because it works really well the way we do it in the Lego store. And I think we have the best Lego store shopping vlogs on the internet, because I've watched loads, and almost all of them is more people sitting in their Lego room, or sitting in their car, or sitting in their house, or standing outside saying what they're gonna do, and then you get a 5-second montage of them in the shop picking something up, and then another 10 minutes of them telling you what they did. Whereas ours, we actually take you in and take you around with it, because I have no shame and I don't mind vlogging in public because I've done it for years. So I think we have the best Lego store vlogs on the internet, but it doesn't translate to what we did last night. So the second TikTok I put out today isn't my best work, but the YouTube video that's coming tomorrow is really good, because I know what I'm doing on YouTube. I learned how to add a face cam to videos, but can't seem to sync the audio. What software are you using to edit? Because the software can do it for you. As long as you're recording audio on every video source, you can just keep the best quality one, delete all the others, and then use the software to sync the audios together across all of them, and it takes seconds. Could put a kraken coming out
Oh,
to
that'd be
sea.
fun.
Wasn't he a rower at the Olympics? CapCut, never used it, so can't help you there, I'm afraid. But I would assume it works the way all editing software does, and you should be able to just sync it in the software, presumably. Or else it's not very good software if you can't. I'm using my phone and a camera. That's fine. You can still get all of the... as long as they're both still recording audio. Most vlogs that I've recorded in the last 3 years have been partially on camera and partially on phone, because sometimes the only camera I've got with me is my phone. So phones are more than good enough to be used as main filming cameras now. Almost to the point where if someone was looking to get into content creation now, I'd say buying a camera is probably the last thing you need to do. There's so much you're much better off spending your money on a good microphone, good lighting. If you've got a mobile phone, you don't need to buy a camera, because the cameras are that good now. The cameras on phones are that good now. It's more important to have a microphone and some proper lighting.
And a muff.
Yes, a muff is essential.
Especially if it's windy.
Why does Anna look like she's in a Force 5 hurricane? Because she likes to have a fan blasting across her face. That's why I don't have to turn the pages of my book. Look, just lift it up slightly and let it do its thing.
I don't like being hot, as we discussed
Her
earlier.
medication makes her hot, doesn't it? It fires up the old temperatures. Fires up the bodily juices temperature-wise. So she gets hot. Which is why we've got fans all over our house.
Yes, we do.
I imagine it's the single most significant reason, even more so than all the lights and computers that we have. It's the reason our electricity bill is as high as it is. It's the fans more than anything, because there's always fans running in every room.
I've got to be cool.
Exactly.
Have you seen the trailer? I haven't seen the trailer yet because I forgot. Kev told me last night.
I sent you the trailer as well.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I didn't see that. But I will get round to it. Have you made the single thing?
That's
single.
That's the bottom floor. Now we just need to do the top floor.
You could just put a top on that and be a single.
But why would I, when I could do a double
I'm just
decor
saying
and then
you
have
could.
my aliens on top? Bag 3!
You'll be bag 3 in a minute. Stop doing that.
Doing what?
Shaking it.
I like to shake it like a Polaroid picture. Put my little bag down there. Are you going to get the Simba, the large Simba?
When it's not priced as much as it is, because it is quite pricey, is it not, Kevin?
It's £115.
Exactly.
Well, it was 90 something somewhere
Okay.
on Amazon, I think. I had it discounted already. Yeah, that's the thing. When they release so many sets on the same day, like they did, then there's just no rush for these sets. Unless it's something that we're massively, massively into, which Lion King does not fall into that category, there's just no rush. These sets that were launched on the 1st of June are going to be out for 2 years. You know, we don't have to get them in the next couple of weeks, this month. You know, we can get them whenever. So stuff like that, I imagine there'll come a time where Simba will be half price in Argos in 9 months' time, and at that point, then, you know, 60 quid for that is a little bit more where you'd expect it to be in the first place, because then it's similar to how much the other one, the Disney guy that you've got, what's his name? Stitch. It's similar to Stitch's price then. Because I don't really get, unless it's massive, I don't really get why it's twice the price of Stitch. When it looks to me to be a similar thing.
Franchise, isn't it?
But they're both Disney, so I don't really understand. Have you found a supermarket now that can take your plastic bags? Yeah? Don't know what that means.
No, don't know what that means.
Is the Disney castle finished? It is not.
No, it's over there.
We need commands like you get on Twitch. We need a Disney castle command. We will finish the Disney castle on stream, as we've always promised. We never promised we would finish it all in one go. We are doing the more time-sensitive sets, and then we will loop back round to it. It's fine. It will get finished. This person has got a very funky belt. Funky belt.
Does?
And this person has got an exceptional shirt. And a mobile telephone. This is me in disguise. This is me disguised as a cool person. Because it's got beard and glasses, but it's also wearing a hat and a fancy shirt, so you can't tell it's me, but that is me in a disguise. I'm undercover.
You don't like buses?
That's why the disguise is so good. I don't mind buses if I've had my sickness tablets and I'm on the back seat. Because I'm one of the cool kids, so I have to be on the back seat.
I thought it was just for your long legs.
Yeah, but also because I'm cool. Where's my pieces? I can't find them. I need my pieces. Here's just pieces. Some supermarkets can recycle Lego plastic bags along with other plastic things. We just throw them in landfill. We leave them in the box until we get to the tip, and then we get to the tip, and while I'm moving all the boxes into the cardboard section, Anna's separating the plastic bits into a bin liner, and that goes in the non-recyclable area. And yeah, we just sling it all into the tip, into the skips at the tip. It's easy for us Lego fans, collectors, to say we'll move house for the sake of having more Lego, but do you think you'll realistically do it? No. I can confidently say we will never move house just to have more room for Lego.
What the heck?
What I would like to do, I mean the dream, and I'm seeing Brixie live it out on YouTube at the moment, the dream would be to have a space specifically dedicated to the Lego one day. Because, you know, from the start, this has been a business. It's not a personal Lego collection. It doesn't all need to be in our house. So, the idea of having it all off-site somewhere, massive Lego city, massive Lego collection, somewhere that we could even open up to the public a few times a year for, like, weekends, charge people admission to come and have a look, have our own little events that take place in our own space, and just expand the business that way. That's where I'd love to be in 5 years' time. But yeah, the idea of getting a bigger house just for more Lego.
Oh God, no.
We live in a 4-bedroom house already, and it's just the two of us. We do not need a bigger house. If anything, in the next 5 to 10 years, we'll be moving to a smaller house and moving the Lego off-site. That's more likely to happen. Where did we get the little trays from? Hey! The other one we need to put on a command. They are from IKEA. They are called Hundsnat, and we've just ordered 10 of them from IKEA. Yeah, so we've got an IKEA order coming in a few days. So I've ordered a bunch of them because Anna wanted a new one, and
it's getting a bit bold.
I might do some designs on some of them and put them on the eBay store for people to get involved in a Kevin Chapman custom designed tray. Or you can just go to IKEA and buy them for £2. Obviously the ones with my art on will be 5 times that price plus delivery.
Oh, someone is happy to see me. Oh, thank you.
Basically a Kev version of the Legoland Mini Village. Exactly that, yeah. But I'd love to do something like that. And we talked about it on the last stream. There was a place near where we used to live called the Exotic Pet Refuge that would just rescue exotic pets and give them somewhere to live and like keep them alive.
Do they also sell the exotic food? Meat?
No, that was a different place. No, they didn't kill them for meat. But a few times a year, like bank holiday weekends, that kind of thing, however many times a year they were allowed to get away with it without having to be officially registered for it. But a couple, like 4 or 5 times a year, they would open up for the weekend and charge people like a £5 to get in and come and look at the animals. And that money would then be used to pay for the upkeep of the place for the rest of the year. I think we could do something like that, Lego based, where most of the year it's just where we're making our YouTube videos from. It's effectively a YouTube studio. But maybe once a quarter we set up a themed seasonal display and get some activities on and just open up for the weekend. Charge a little bit to get in. People can come in, they can hang out with us, they can have a look at the city, they can maybe do some building of their own, have our own little brick festival kind of thing, but in our own space with our own Lego city there. I think it would be cool, and then it helps pay for the upkeep of having that as a place for the rest of the year then. But we're a long way from that. A long, long way.
I would want the Titanic, but there I have no room. It is too big, and I have no room.
Was that a question?
Yeah, but would if
no
you
one
could
read
have...
the question out, so I didn't know what the question was.
If you could have anything in Lego form, what would it be?
Wembley. And the Titanic set we're getting.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we
we're
are.
not.
Because once we've hit 100,000 subscribers by April next year, which is going to happen, it's very doable. Assuming we do that, we are going to build the Titanic on a cruise ship when we go on our cruise next year. And it's going to be awesome.
Right, I need to put...
Have I used all my stickers now? I have. Sticker sheet is empty, boys and girls. Means I can put it over here out of the way now. And actually... where's my wang jangler? Sure, it would be better value than the viral Brickfest video. Exactly. We could do it properly. I mean, there's even potential to work with the kind of companies who run the good versions of those events and be like, right, we a few times a year, can we bring your event to our site where we have our Lego City as well, and we be the school sports story? But they're normally hosted in. Thought you were going to do one of your swears then. An Anna swear. Christmas would be a big draw. Yeah, exactly. You do a Christmas one, you do an Easter one, you do a summery beach themed one. There's at least 3, a Halloween one. There's so many ways you could theme up the Lego City and charge people a few quid to come in and look at it.
This is not a very secure build.
It won't be until it's done. A lot of these ones are a little bit wibbly until they're secured on all sides. The new camp was like that.
I'm excited for the Zelda set. It's pretty. I don't know if I'll buy it at the 250.
She nearly bought it the other day by mistake, because when we were doing the Bricklink orders, anyone who ordered through Bricklink Designer Program will know that it navigates you straight back to Lego. You actually buy them on Lego, so you click on pre-order on the Bricklink site and it takes you back to Lego to complete the order. And Anna was getting the mushroom house, and well, no, I'm looking for.
Yeah, but while you're talking,
no, I'm looking for something. It's fine. But yeah, it directed her back for her mushroom house, and she was like, "It's £300. Is that right?" No, it's not right. Looked at her basket, and she had the Zelda tree in there already in her basket, which obviously you'd added at some point.
I think I was looking at it and must have put it in.
So she almost pre-ordered that at the same time as pre-ordering her mushroom house. When you build the Titanic, you also build an iceberg.
Ooh.
Do you swear more off camera than on? If so, how much more? I mean, we don't swear at all on camera, so yes, not much more. We're not. We are intelligent people, so we don't need to swear constantly.
I swear at Lego. I swore at the.
Anna swears more than me. I swear in a silly way.
I swore at
effect.
the Milky Way because the frame fell apart when I'd finished it, and I had to say swear words at it because it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. But otherwise, no.
I'll occasionally say something utterly absurd and obscene and objectionable just to get Anna's reaction.
I tell him off.
But it's more just to get her to tell me off because it amuses me. There you go, we've done the top of this. But I don't use it as punctuation the way some people do. I'm not a fan of hearing people do it either. It would be awesome to see you build the Titanic on a cruise ship, and it would be a lot of fun. Can we swear in the format of using the word fork? Good Place swears. I don't mind. With Simpson swears are fine. Good Place swears are fine.
What the hell is a good place? Oh, as in the good place.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Forking shirt balls. What a programme that is. Great programme.
Why does it do it this way? It's so bizarre.
They're falling apart. See? The bus is falling apart now. It's all going wrong.
Yeah, they do that.
Silly old bus. I have 3 university degrees, I swear all the time. 3 seems excessive. I have 1.
2.
It was a first. And postgraduate. I don't feel the need to swear.
It's each person to their own.
Graduated top of my class. Very clever boy. Very handsome, very clever.
I don't like
Anna's very lucky.
these bits.
Aren't you? To have someone as handsome and clever as me just knocking about the place.
Mm.
What a lucky lady. Is there Lego in the Good Place? I don't think so.
There should be.
I've not seen it. I assume we're talking about the TV show. Pokemon, sadly, is with Mega Bloks at the moment. I mean, that's not sad at all. That's a good thing. Because if Lego ever got the Pokemon license, that would be the end. We would never have money again, and we would never have space again.
Self-restraint.
No. You don't.
Yes, I do. I didn't buy the succulents. I didn't buy the money tree.
You're not as into them as I am to Pokemon. Yeah, that's all good. But, yeah, if they got the Pokemon license, I mean, they could just do, like, a model that size, or even brickhead size.
Well, you didn't like the nano ones.
No, because they're too small. They need to do Lego ones. Nano blocks I'm not a fan of. But the Mega stuff I really like. If you could have one player from this year's Nominee Legend in life-size Lego form, who would it be? I do not remember players. I don't remember Football Manager stuff the way other people remember Football Manager stuff. So, don't remember any of them. That save finished ages ago. It's not in my head anymore. I couldn't even name my current Wembley starting 11. And I filmed a video for that yesterday. It's all new to me every time I open the game. I just don't have a memory for that kind of thing.
What about that man you ran away from?
What, Jimmy Bullard? Well, he's real. That's different. And he ran away from me.
Aren't people in the game real?
Not really. Not the good ones. They're real to me, damn it. But a lot of swear words have just been misconstrued over the years. I mean, we don't need to get into the ins and outs of swearing. It's better for our business that I don't. And this is the second job I've had where... Well, I've never been in a job where you could just swear in it, because I've always been customer facing, or a teacher or a content creator. So it's always I've had 20 plus years of not being able to swear in my professional life.
Fine.
I am going to talk. I've had 20 years of not being able to swear in my professional life. So I've just got into the habit of not swearing, and it's fine. So now it just seems a little bit tryhardy when I hear people do it. It just smacks of showing off to my ears. Oh look, Topher's turned up.
Oh, what time did you call this?
Yeah, Anna was not impressed with you earlier, Topher, when she found out you are not here for moderating of every stream. She wasn't. She was fuming. I did try and explain you're not actually paid to be a moderator.
Well, he was just here all the time.
Exactly. And let's face it, he's not doing much else at the moment, is he?
I don't know.
A couple of videos a week. About time he was in every stream for moderating. Yeah, she was very cross. We had to take a little break and calm her down. She was swinging and everything. Give me!
What the hell was that noise?
It was you earlier.
That wasn't a noise.
I have other clients, Kevin.
Oh, is that how it is?
Yeah.
Hmm?
You didn't when we agreed to a pay structure.
Exactly. Remember who found out what you could do? Mm? Mm?
Yeah. You tell him. Yeah, he is a slacker. Agreed. Other clients. That's the kind of talk that gets you put on a per video deal, Topher. I think you'll find we did. Who did? I'm confused now. Bottom line, you're fired.
I didn't say that.
I'll be going to the National Brick event in Harrow in July. Have you ever been to one? And if so, opinions? Yeah, we went to one in Coventry and it was great. Really enjoyed it. Obviously, it depends what you're looking for at events. I think more so than any of the other events. That one is very, very... I mean, just using Coventry, it's the only one we've been to. But it is very, very geared towards buying rare Lego and traders. There wasn't much in the way of mocks there. There wasn't much in the way of other stuff to do there. It was very much a Lego... I mean, I don't mean this in a derogatory way, because I describe Comic-Con as a big car boot sale and love it. But it was very much a Lego car boot sale, which, for me, is great. I love a Lego car boot sale. But I have seen from a lot of the comments on TikTok, when people are moaning about the brick festivals they've been to, the amount of people whose chief moan was, I went to one near me and it was just a load of traders. I was in and out in 10 minutes. I'm like, I would love it to just be a load of traders. So make sure you are aware of the kind of event you're going to, and it is offering you what you're looking for. If you're there for traders and to buy Lego, National Brick Events is spot on for you. If you're looking for mocks and other activities and to spend a day looking at that Lego people have built, then maybe the brick festivals are better for you. But yeah, I love the ones that are just loads of traders, because that's my primary reason for going to events. I want to buy rare and retired and exclusive Lego that I can't get anywhere else. But some people aren't there for that. The day you actually try and fire Tofu will go horribly wrong, because literally no one will believe you're being serious. I imagine one day he'll just quit. That's my thinking. I don't think I'm ever going to actually have to fire him. I think one day he'll just have had enough of my nonsense and he'll quit, and I'll be like, I could hire a replacement, but I still haven't made any money off of Lelujo 2, so I think we'll probably just knock that channel on the head and that'll be the end of it. So yeah, I won't ever fire him, unless you'd like to start beating up kids or so. I'll probably fire him for that. But I don't have plans to fire him.
Don't beat up kids.
But I imagine one day he'll just have had enough of me and just quit. That's my thinking. And then that'll be the end of that channel, because I wouldn't be bothered to get someone else up to speed with it. Right, where are we?
In my room.
We're building some lovely legging. Lovely old legging. Look at that. So many seats. I've got to fill this with alien tourists. I only have
Got some
4 at
steeples.
the moment.
Some, not steeples,
Ah, some steep holes.
but not steeples. These things.
Some steep holes.
Right, I'm going back to my counting phase.
You're counting.
I need lots
I
of
think the young people would refer to it as your counting era. I'm in my counting era. I've heard that on TikTok a lot. That's how the youth speak. Where's my curvy one? Here it is. Pull my little wang jangler out. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Could he not fire you first with you technically being a client? I mean, he could. That's the same as him quitting, isn't it? That's how I'm expecting it to go down one day. I imagine the parting of the ways with Topher, when it eventually happens one day, will the most likely thing will be him going, look, you are not paying me enough compared to what I'm earning from these other people now. I need a pay rise. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm not going to give you one.
Can we not talk about
And
things like this?
that'll be how it goes.
Jeepers.
Why? There's nothing wrong with talking about that. It's not going to happen anytime soon. It'll be a case of he outgrows the job that he does now, which presumably is his goal. I imagine he doesn't want to be working for me forever for what I pay him. He wants to outgrow it. And that'll be fine when he does. Your all-time top 3 Lego builds in terms of build experience and final product.
Oh, God. BD1.
NES.
The tall head. Oh my
I
God.
love that this conversation took
What's it
place when I
called?
wasn't here. You can watch the
The
VOD.
tall neck. And the Milky Way. Except for the ending when it fell apart and I had to...
Don't worry, Topher. We
Put
were
it
just
together.
talking about your inevitable resignation. Which he wasn't here for, apparently. Oh, crumb holes.
Careful.
I will not be careful. I hate being careful.
Don't then.
I won't be. I'll be carefree. I'll continue to be a rascal. Because I am a rascal. Yeah, NES. That was great. Probably Avengers Tower. And for my third one,
Oh gosh, that's wrong.
maybe the Piranha Plant. The Piranha Plant was great. Very, very great. That's 2 Mario ones, I've just realised. Perhaps I like Mario Lego. Who'd have thunked it? Topher doesn't intend to resign anytime soon. There you go. See? Problem solved. That means we will have to fire him. We'll talk about that later.
I just don't want to talk about people going and leaving. It's not a very nice thing to talk about.
I mean, surely everybody knows at this point that I just talk about everything on stream. This is the place to get my honest thoughts on just about... The only things I won't talk about are politics and religion.
And my medical.
Well, I'll talk about that when you're not here. But
Please
you
don't.
You don't like me talking about it in front of you. But, yeah.
I just don't really want everyone knowing what my body is, what my body's doing.
Oh, I show him pictures and everything.
I hope you bloody don't.
Look, I've got my little spindly windly. Would we like to go to the museum? Yes, we would. There we go. Lovely. Anna wants to keep Chris. Who the hell's Chris? We're talking about Topher. Old Tofu.
That's great.
That's his preferred one. He likes to be called Tofu.
Does he like tofu?
He loves tofu.
do
He
you
loves
like
a tofu enchilada. Any enchilada, really, for tofu. He's not fussy.
Are you a meat-free person?
What am I building? I'm building a double-decker bus, Topher, for my aliens to drive around the city in.
That's what you were doing at the petrol station, wasn't it?
Yeah, we stopped at a service station on the way home last night at like 10:30 last night, somewhere on the M6, and they had an unsoiled box of Series 26 minifigs. So I was there with the app car waiting for me to come back with a bag of crisps. Why is he taking so long? Why have I been abandoned in this dark service station in the middle of the night? Because, I mean, if she'd have been taken, I'd have had to explain to the police what I was up to. I was scanning the Lego minifigs because I really want...
they would watch the CCTV. They would have seen you.
I really want a load of aliens for my open top bus, so it looks like the aliens are doing sightseeing. I would have been. Would that? Speaking of your capacity as a detective, would that have made me prime suspect, or just a complete wet lettuce that they didn't ever bother communicating with again?
Exactly.
That's how they'd know for sure I didn't kill you, because I'm far more concerned with getting the minifig that I want.
Yes.
What IP franchise would each of you like to see become Lego? Pokemon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, this is quite cool. This is really quite cool.
Maybe actually Horizon, like more Horizon.
Well, there is
builds.
more Horizon coming as part of the deal they've got.
Because
more Horizon coming.
the robots in that are quite spectacular. So I would want more of that.
The Notre Dame does not look like it's worth £200. Does look good. I mean, it's a 4,000 piece set. It's definitely good value for £200.
There's a lot of unique.
This is only half of it here in front of us.
It's 32 bags, I believe.
Yeah. It's definitely a big, fun set.
Right, what am I doing with these?
It's Helen's birthday today, and she's an avid viewer. Could you wish her a happy birthday, please? Happy birthday, Helen. Unless you're my ex-girlfriend, Helen, in which case I'd rather you had a miserable birthday.
Why?
She wasn't nice. But happy birthday to all other Helens, especially Helen, whose birthday it is. I have no idea if my ex-girlfriend's birthday was today.
Kevin! Happy birthday, Helen. I don't know why we needed to sidetrack that, but he did.
Because it could be, that could have been a trick to get me to wish a happy birthday to someone who I only wish unhappiness on.
What did she do to you?
I'll tell you off camera. It involved a 6'4" rugby player trying to kill me. No, she told him something about me that wasn't true, and he tried to rush to her defence, and we ended up sorting it all out. But what she said about me was not a nice thing to say about me.
Whisper.
I'm not going to whisper because the mic will still pick it up. No, she wasn't the Steve Howie fan. She was crazy for different reasons. Always seems to be the crazy girls.
What's the Steve Howie?
Steve Howie used to play for Newcastle.
I see.
See, they know about my exes. I'm putting the wheels on the bus. And you know what they do?
Round and round?
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, I've got to put the bus driver in. Hold on, lift the lid off. Raise the roof, get the bus driver in. The bus driver, rather irresponsibly, is also the tour guide because he's holding the microphone. So he's going to be driving the bus one-handed so he can MC with the other hand, which does seem a little bit irresponsible of him. Get him in. Come on, sit down, you silly boy. Stick to the chair, like you just don't care. There we go.
Oh, for the...
No swearing! Thank you! I've got all 4 of these new Lego City sets that are advertised at the back of this book, by the way. Is that a good sign? They all came out a week ago and I've got all 4 of them.
That's ridiculous.
I like them. They're fun for me. Kevin Elvis Chapman. If that is my real name.
It's not.
Is it though?
No.
You sung that like a dad. I don't know how, but I just knew you were a dad when you were singing then. I mean, it could be that you already knew I was a dad when you heard me sing. But there's no other way to sing it.
He did it loud, and obnoxiously. I know exactly what he means. Stop it. Put the bus man in.
Ah, where's your Kamara? There it is. This person has got a Camara. I need aliens.
Do you mean camera?
Yeah. I need aliens. This person is going to disregard the safety rules on a bus and is going to be standing up looking over the side.
Because that's what you do.
Yes. Yes, it is. And this person, the old lady with a pushchair, who's stolen a baby, she can go in here. I can take the lid off. I don't need to squeeze her in through the door. There we go. Put your stolen baby in there. Come on! Stick, you stupid old foot.
Hey! Stop it.
There you go, that baby. That's a safe way to transport a baby on a bus, isn't it?
You're probably getting off.
That's how you transport a baby on a bus, everybody. Completely safe. Ta-da! There you go. So we have the irresponsible standing tourist with a camera on top. We have undercover Kevin with his phone and his hat, so you can't tell it's me. We've got the irresponsible driver, who's also the tour guide, and this lady who's stolen somebody else's baby. And that is that set complete.
Kevin would never be on a bus.
I went on a bus on holiday multiple times.
You went on that as well. Where do
Yeah.
you want to go? Midtown, downtown, park,
Museum, obviously.
harbour.
Museum.
Have you showed him that it
Yeah.
twizzles?
It twizzles, boys and girls. It twizzles. We're going to the museum. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, let's chuck this over there and open my next set. Because we're still working through 1st of June sets, boys and girls.
Hate you.
Speed Champions! This is the new Speed Champions 2-pack. It's a Mercedes AMG. There's two of them. One of them is a big black one and the other one's a small yellow one.
It's a Mercedes AMG G63 and a Mercedes AMG SL63.
Which is exactly what I just said. I don't know if we'll get them both builded, but we'll certainly try.
You mean built, yeah?
Who's built?
Why are you doing... It was one of them.
Do y'all have Costco where you live? We do. We are Costco members now. We've still never been, but we have paid our membership fee. Oh, crumb nuggets! My stickers have all come off.
Well, that's what you get for banging it on the table.
Oh
Come
no!
here, come here.
Oh no! There's one there. Look. This is a disaster.
Right, well, I'm going to stick them on this paper.
Ah, they're all stuck everywhere. I'm going to have to ask for a new sticker sheet. Because they are just everywhere. I'm not building this now, folks. Because there's stickers in the book. The sticker sheet has just gone absolutely everywhere. Yeah, I'm going to have to ask for a new sticker sheet. So we're not going to build this one now. I'll go and find something else. Because that is a disaster. Let me just get on my phone and do some Lego admin. I need a new sticker sheet. That's very silly.
Well, that's what you get smashing it around. That's what you get.
I don't think me banging it on the table caused all the stickers to fall off. They must have gone in the box that way. How do you do this? What is it called? Lego missing piece.
I think so.
Lego missing pieces.
Something like that.
Replacement pieces. Get started with my missing piece. Add my set number, which is 76924. Yes, it's the Mercedes AMG. Yes, it's stickers that I need. No pieces with that number were found in this set, so apparently there are no stickers in this set. Well, there definitely are.
You got 76924, yeah?
Yeah, I mean it's the right set, but it's saying there's no stickers, so that's not ideal.
Well, would you like me
I'm
to try and get
sending
the
them an
tickets?
email.
They should be able to help you out.
Yeah.
There's definitely stickers with it, as you can see.
Unless there were stickers from a different set that had got mushed in there somehow, but there must be stickers. There's stickers. I'm looking at it. There must be stickers on the set. Carry on.
I
looking
am.
at Anna's piece. I'm talking to them.
Oh.
Carry on looking at your pieces while I just want to send an email, please.
I'm adding trellis.
For this set. How would you describe it?
Have all stuck to the book.
Yeah, all the stickers.
Have come.
All the stickers from this set have come off the sheet and are stuck all over the book and bags from when I opened the set new. Please, can I have replacement sticker sheets? Thank you. My name is Kevin Chapman.
I like how.
My address is.
Ah!
Oh, you're a funny lady with your funny mouth sounds.
I don't have funny mouth sounds.
That was a funny mouth sound.
Well, because you're doing it out. You're mouthing. So I had to tell you to not mouth so much.
There we go. I'm going to put this one in my orifice and find something else to build.
Please don't put it in your orifice.
You can contact them through the live chat. Should we do live chat live on stream? That would be great. Get them on the phone.
I'm not getting them on the phone.
Is that Leonard Ego? That's the guy who runs Lego.
Kevin likes to make up names.
Leonard Ego. A bit more positive news about our youngest. We've finished our ECPA for her now. Hopefully it gets sent off on Monday.
Oh, they're fun to
Tremendous. Toffersberg. Tremendous.
I don't miss them. They were not fun.
They were not. Build the fire engine. That's an idea. I could build the fire engine.
Oh, could you now?
I could. I'd like it if we spoke like this for the rest of the stream. This is fun. This is a great way to speak.
Oh, thank you.
We sound like Mr. Hand. Right, I'll leave you to explain
Mr. Hand is nobody. Mr. Hand does not need to be talked about.
Know who Mr. Hand is because I've talked about it before.
We won't talk about Mr. Hand. He no longer lives here. Have you seen the Lego radio? I did see the Lego radio. I did have it in my hands, but then I put it back to build the Encanto house because I like the way that looked, and I like Encanto. I built that while watching the film because I'm that silly. So yes. So let's get some more help for her. Looking at schools for her now. There aren't many. No. Andy's first special school when I moved in with Kevin was 20 miles away, and he had to do that every day. And then that's why he decided he didn't like school, because who wants to do a 40-mile round trip every day?
Me.
Not Andy.
Hi guys! This
Wow.
I got in Manchester yesterday. This is why the Lego store at the Lego Discovery Centre Manchester is the best Lego store in the country, because this is a retired set. And it was just sat there on the shelf. One of many retired sets. Oh. So I'm going to build my Scrooge McDuck. Plus Huey, Dewey and Louie brickheads. 25 quid for 4 brickheads. 4 handsome ducks. Lovely. Right, how do I get into it? Just tear the box in half.
You are a silly sausage. Kevin!
I made it in.
Yeah, but you need to stop, because you're just making mess for no reason.
Lots of parts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't keep my boxes.
No, but still, there's no reason. You did that on purpose. Just to be silly, and I don't like when you're silly.
Ah! Another books!
Are you going to stop?
Yes. So, we've got 2 books. One for Scrooge McDuck. And then one for T'other 3. So obviously we're going to do Scrooge first, because he's my hero. That's one. bag 1, bag 2, bag 2, bag 2. 3 bag 2s, 2 bag 1s. I love slightly older Lego. It's bonkers. Just check that Scrooge. Yeah, Scrooge is the bag 1s. Beautiful. DuckTales. Woohoo!
Right, you need to go away. You should be annoying now.
Are you using a Selfridges bag as a rubbish bin?
No.
As if we've ever been to Selfridges. Is that the same as Miss Selfridge? I remember Miss Selfridge.
I don't know.
No, it's obviously a Lego bag. So now we know the retirement plan for Kev to dive into a silo filled with gold coins, as if you didn't already know that. Why do you think I get coins everywhere we go? I loves me a coin. Right, come on then, Scrooge. Old Scrooge.
I buy your coins. What are you on about?
Yeah, they're for my retirement.
They don't cost. They don't have any monetary value.
No, but I can fill a warehouse with them and jump into them and not get hurt. Like
But
Scrooge
it would
McDuck
hurt.
did. Well, I've watched enough DuckTales to know it doesn't hurt.
Well, DuckTales is wrong.
That's an absurd opinion.
Why are you talking like that?
Because DuckTales can't be wrong, can it?
Well, it is.
Do I have another channel that's football related? Anna, do you have another channel that's football related?
I do not know, apparently.
There you go.
He does, I don't.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have many channels. I'm a man of many talents. I can entertain you endlessly for hours upon many, many subjects. Football is just one of them. Good looking as well. Welcome. Where's my little wang jangler? There we go. Have you both agreed to buy the Home Alone set yet? We have not. No. I'm honestly not that bothered about it.
Kevin's apparently never seen it, so...
Yeah, I mean, it's something we might get at some point, but it needs to be really cheap. It's a bit too big to fit into the city, so it would need to be modified to fit down to city scale, which is why I'm not keen. But it's also a bit too big for Anna to display anywhere, so it doesn't really fit in here. So there's not really anywhere for us to put it. So it's not urgent. The only thing making me think I should get it is my rule about buying things called Kevin. I'm led to believe there is a Kevin in it.
Yes.
A less popular Kevin than I. Less well known. What's my favourite Lego set?
Oh.
The Nintendo. That's great. How have you not seen Home Alone? Because I don't really watch films. Certainly didn't watch films as a kid. And, well, I'm sorry, we didn't have a gazillion pounds to be able to...
It was on normal TV!
Well, the only thing we watched on normal TV was Coronation Street and football. I've just never been much of a TV watcher. And we didn't ever rent movies, we didn't ever go to the cinema. I didn't go to the cinema for the first time until I was like 15. We didn't ever have Sky or anything like that. We just had different priorities. I don't feel like I've missed out. I'm just not into that kind of thing.
You didn't take a girl to the cinema?
Yeah, that's the first time I went, when I was like 15.
15? Wow. What did you go and see?
Titanic. And then I went again with my mates so we could look at the boobies.
Wow.
Because it was hard to look at the boobies properly going there with a girl.
I don't think it was. You got eyeballs, haven't you?
Yeah. But I was also a teenage boy. So, this was pre-internet as well. So, there weren't many places to see Kate Winslet's boobies. So we didn't have much choice. The Home Alone set is what got me back into Lego full time. It's a beautiful build and 24 bags, so I can do a bag every day in December. Now that is a reason to get the set. That could be an advent thing for us for this year. Do a little TikTok every day for the month of December. Sold to the man in the orange hat. I will purchase it immediately for December. And then on Christmas Day, we can just smash it up.
That's not what you do with Lego, Kevin.
Yeah, but that would get more views than the rest of it combined.
I'm not
Spend a month building it, and then Christmas Day, just drop it out of the second-story window.
I'm not going to smash up Lego just for your entertainment, Kevin.
It's not for my entertainment, it's for their entertainment. It's for our money. Some sets we buy just to smash.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Oh, I like it when she gets cross. It amuses me. It tickles my amusement. Right, come on then, Mr. Scrooge McDuck. Logical Lego buying is not us. I've got some Lego sets that I already think it might be time to sell.
What?
Captain America's shield. I don't think either of us will ever build.
I want to build it, but you can't get it out.
Also, where on earth would either of us put it after it was built?
On the wall.
What wall?
A wall.
What wall? These walls are going to be... You've got like 90 things you want to put on that small wall space.
I have 2 things. And one of them now has to be on a shelf. Because I want them off centre so it can go nicely just there.
Yeah, in fact, I've just ordered 4 shelves for you up there,
Yes,
so
but
there's
they're
no way
going
it
to
can
be
go
off
up there.
centre, so there's going to be room for things.
Not for a Captain America shield, it's massive.
Oh.
It's like this big.
I'll put it in the living room.
But that's an example of
But
one.
I want to build it.
Yeah, but we don't necessarily have to build every set. We did go a little bit over the top buying sets that we don't need and probably will never build. So there might be a few that we sell at some point. We'll see. I've built the Home Alone house. I have 2 bags still sealed, original box set. They're happy to sell it for bargains. I don't have room for it. When I brought it, I didn't realise the depth of it. I can't cope with used stuff. It goes against my sensibilities. I need to be able to rustle the bags next to Anna's ears. It's my favourite part. How much was the Captain America shield new? No idea. We've got it. The reason we bought it is because it was super cheap.
What's happening?
It would have been like close to half price, I imagine, when we bought it. It would have been one of those. Well, I don't really want it, but it's such a good deal. It's silly not to get it. And that's the kind of thinking I'm trying to get out of doing. There you go. There's his brain. Got to have a brain and a brickhead. Yeah, I'm trying to limit myself to just sets that I actually want and have a plan for. Trying to be a bit more sensible with it, but emphasis on trying. Like the table football set last night.
Didn't get bought.
Huh?
You didn't buy it.
No,
so
that's what I mean. That's an example of me trying to be more sensible.
You were.
I really want it, and I've looked at it twice now. It's a retired set, still available at retail price that I really want, and it would fit in my backdrop in my office. It would actually be a logical purchase, but it's like 200 and something quid. It's expensive for something that I don't need, so I've avoided it twice now. Roy, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. Welcome to the Wall of Fame. Head over to the memberships tab and let us know. Head over to the memberships tab and let us know what name you would like on your brick in the Wall of Fame, and we'll get that sorted. Yeah, we should bring the Wall of Fame up here. Do either of us have a set that we regret buying? There's a few that I regret buying. I love the Vespa. It's a nice little souvenir from Italy. The Captain America shield. Optimus Prime, possibly, because I've not built it yet. So, on the basis of I haven't built it and don't plan to build it anytime soon, it's something I didn't need to get. I will build that. You won't, because I would like to build it at some point, but I didn't need to buy it when I did. This is what I mean. Anytime I show any kind of regret, I don't have the option to sell it because Anna just wants to take it, even though she's got more backlog than I have. So there's no way for me to. You've got a huge backlog. How are those Friends sets coming along? I don't want
to open them yet. I need a big shelf to have them on.
But yeah, I'll never be able to do it. I've already said happy birthday to Helen.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so we're not going to keep doing it. We did a whole 2-minute long bit about Helen. Why did you need 15? 15 what? I'm lost now.
I'm also lost.
Yeah, no idea what that means. Where's the other one of those little thingamies? Yeah, 15 what? Who's getting 15 of what now?
Oh, yeah.
Can't see any of that. That's all white. That was pointless. Seems unfair to say happy birthday more than once. Yeah, it is. I just don't want to keep being asked when I've already done it. I'm a hero for doing it the first time. Matt Cardona would charge for that.
Who's that?
Wrestler. We did a whole rant on Twitter the other day that probably only I saw. But it was a rant about someone coming to his merch stand with a figure that they'd already bought, asking him to sign it, and he refused to do it unless they paid. Because it was a meet and greet where he was selling signed stuff, and sell it. And like she brought on something she'd bought somewhere else, and asked him to sign it, and got annoyed when he asked for money. And he's like, well, that's the whole reason I'm doing it, to make money. And he had a big rant about it. But he would have charged for a happy birthday. I didn't. So, you know, what a guy. And now anyone called Helen could use that. If you know someone called Helen, you've now got me saying happy birthday Helen on record. You can clip that out and send it. And that looks like that was for them. They'll never know.
Box 9, not box 9, bag 9.
Starting to look like Scrooge McDuck. Building all this Lego, how will we keep it clean? Keeping stuff clean for cowards.
With the thing that we've got.
Yeah, we've got makeup brushes, we've got hoovers, we've got one of those little mini hoovers. I mean, realistically, Lego is not my first rodeo. I've had collections on display for years, and I don't know if other people maybe have different standards to me, but I never once dusted my Funko Pops or my wrestling figures, and they weren't covered in dust. They weren't like, you didn't look at them and think, oh, they're disgusting and dirty, and they would be up there. My Funko Pops were on my office, were on the shelves in my garage, my dusty old garage, for like 6 years. I never once dusted them.
Kevin doesn't see dust.
And they're fine. They don't need dusting.
Kevin doesn't see dust.
I don't really see the problem. But if I ever notice it get really dirty, I've got makeup brushes, I've got a little mini hoover, I'll give it a once over. But I don't think it's going to be something that needs doing regularly. I have never dusted in my life anything. You are not telling me you regularly dust that fireplace in the living room. When was the last time that was dusted? That's covered in collectibles. Yeah, when was that last cleared off and dusted?
I haven't cleared it off for a long time.
There you go.
Because I can't.
Yeah, and my point is, no one would look at that and think, oh, that's disgusting. It needs dusting.
But at the old house I did.
But even then, not very often, because it doesn't need doing very often. Dust is imaginary. Exactly. Dust is imaginary. You need to get Simba. I'm not a massive Lion King fan. I'd rather have one of the giraffes from the Lion King. What is this dust you speak of? Exactly. It's made up. But anything that I really, really want to keep nice, I'll get a plastic case for. I've got one for my office set. I've got one for the new camp, which I'll put on as soon as I've sorted the light kit, which I'm still afraid to do. But once I put the light kit on, I'll get it in a big plastic box, and then once every 11 years, I'll just wipe the top of the box to get any grime off of it. Everyone's happy. Bob is your uncle. Bob, your uncle? I had 2 Uncle Bobs, I think. I've got so many uncles. Like 15 uncles. And there was at least one Bob. I think just one Bob. One Uncle Bob. Bob was my uncle. Not anymore, he's dead. So Bob was my uncle. And there's a loud rattler. It's because she's doing it right under the microphone.
So I moved over here.
Yeah. To be fair, if you have fans on all the time, there probably is no dust. There you go. We're keeping the dust mobile. Because of our adoring fans. So that's what we do. I almost fed that to the dog. He's got a little duck tail. Woohoo.
To that way?
Right. Get another arm done for old Scrooge McD. Anna's tray very close to the mic. It is.
I moved a little bit.
It's nothing we can do about it. People love the clinking and the clunking.
I don't. I hate it.
Yeah, but they love it. That's what they're here for. They love to be clinked and clunked. They are obsessed with it.
These bits are very little. There's a lot of little bubbly bits. So, yeah, there'll be a little bit of noise. No, that's wrong.
The person who said, do you have a football channel, by the way, I don't remember who it was, and they're probably not here anymore. They might be. What I should have asked at the time is, how did you get here? I mean, if you didn't know who I was before, presumably you don't already follow this channel before, so has this just come up on your recommended? Are you into Lego?
I'm going to try not to
What I'm trying to work out is YouTube pushing this out because it's on the same brand account as the other channel? Is it just pushing it out to people who already know me from the other channels? Or is it pushing me out to Lego people in general? How are new people finding us? That's what I want to know. I'm here for the Lego ASMR. I said that to Anna before we started the stream. People love a bit of ASMR.
I'm trying to be quiet now.
Don't change what you're doing for rascals. If they don't like it, they can go and watch the news and make themselves miserable. They're here because they love the clinking and the clunking. Just been to Disneyland Paris. Lego shop was closed as a moving location. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. We're not going until September, so it should be open again by then. They've opened up a temporary one, haven't they? There's a temporary one in the arcade. So there is still a place to buy Lego. But the one that was the Lego store and has been the Lego store there for years is currently being renovated, which is cool because it means when we go it'll be shiny and new. And they're apparently doing a really cool Lego Disney display out the front, which is going to have loads of Disney characters made out of Lego bricks, which is going to be great, especially if they have Tigger. I saw one of your block party videos on my homepage, guessing it's because I'm subbed to the FM. I found your block party video via TikTok as it was on a page thing. Interesting. I've been to a new Toys R Us, especially with them being... Oh, have we been to the new Toys R Us? No,
we haven't been that way.
Leicester one has a Jeffrey photo up. We keep talking of going, but because it's just in a WH Smith, we've just not got round to it. But if there's a Jeffrey photo up, we might be going to WH Smith's tomorrow.
No, we're not.
I've got far too much to do tomorrow.
Got things planned tomorrow.
I've got so much on. I'm a busy little chap. Trying to operate all these channels is proving to be quite challenging. He's got a hat. I'm in the Lego hemisphere now. That's a good hemisphere to be in. Lego's fun. I like doing fun things. I would say I'm addicted to having fun. Fun is great. I think I watched another Lego creator and you came up as the next on the suggested. Huzzah! That means the algorithm is doing what it's supposed to do. That's good to know. Oh, he's got duck's feet!
Can we not shout?
Oh, we have to shout when we see a duck foot. Duck feet are very exciting. Duck foot! Woohoo! Hold on, Colvis.
The new Lord of the Rings looks good. Yeah, we saw it the other day, didn't we, Kevin?
Yes. Looks a bit Lord of the Ringsy for my taste. And it's very, very expensive. And we're not into Lord of the Rings, so we won't be getting it. That's another thing where, I mean, if you ever see that in our collection, that's because we saw it less than half price somewhere, and we're just like, okay, we kind of have to at that price. But it'll then just sit under the city, not get built for 2 years, and then we'll sell it on at a profit and be those kind of monsters. He's got his stick, but it goes straight over his foot, so he's pushing it into his foot rather than onto the ground, which seems not very useful. I was searching for videos of the size of some of the big Star Wars builds that came across this channel. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's quite cool that there's so many people who don't know us from the other channels. That means we are actually legitimately growing and we're not just skimming off our existing audience, which is really cool. I wasn't really aware that's what was happening. That's great. There we go, boys and girls. That is Mr. S. McDuck. Purchased, not purchased, built. I already purchased him.
What are you doing?
Dropping Scrooge McDuck. What are you doing, eh? There we go. Let me try again. I'll hold him a little safer. Plonk.
Claude.
Plonk. I'm not Claude.
No, you made me jump, Kev. I don't like it.
I thought you called me Claude. Claude. My middle name's Donald. Fact of the day. Good work, Donald. Found you through Lego initially, but played FM for years, so double whammy when I found that channel too. Awesome sauce. That is the extra special way to do things. You might be the first person who's done it in that order. Who's gone from this channel to that channel. That's cool. Cool beans.
What, so you're getting new people on FM?
Yeah.
Don't be saying.
Hello, my name's Scrooge McDuck.
Don't think it sounds like that.
That's exactly what he sounds like. That's the only voice I can do.
Woo! You stop it! I really don't like it. I will not do many more streams if you carry on.
Oh. Stop doing your little angry face at me. You know it makes me chuckle. Do that straight down the camera. Let everyone else see it. It's great. Oh.
What are you doing?
It's rubbing your head. That's mean. That's mean what you've just done there. Imagine if I did that to your set.
Don't care. Do it. Try it.
Try it. Oh, you're such a bully. You said you don't like bullying. Now I'm allowed to bully Topher.
You just put a hand in my face.
I was rubbing you. You like that? You like having your head rubbed. You're always saying rub my head.
Not my face.
I originally found you through the podcast about 10 years ago, followed all of the other adventures since. Wowzers. I'm going to call Donald Scrooge McDuck now. Did I call him Donald before?
I don't.
He's obviously not. I've already got Donald. He's obviously not Donald. Right, this is where we're going to have problems. Because with Huey, Dewey and Louie, Huey and Louie wear red and green. Guarantee they're both about to get a mixture. What's funny, tell me I had missed it to go to the loo. We were talking about you behind your back when you went to the toilet. That's what we were laughing about.
No, we weren't. He put his hand in my face. But before that, he got a bag and purposely...
I didn't know. I was just loosening it.
While looking into the camera and laughing, shaking it in my hair. And I can't stand the bag.
That didn't happen at all.
Yes, it did.
I was just loosening the bricks. I didn't want them all stuck together. Please don't do that to my ear. I don't like that.
Yeah, so,
You two need to quit this channel and just make a sitcom. See? I've been telling Anna that for years. I'd like to do a situation comedy. What would our situation be? We're making Lego in our spare room. You're going to be getting a hand in the face if you're not careful, Kev. A knuckle sandwich is in our future. Yeah. Don't scare me.
excuse me.
I said, nah, armpit, leave it alone. Leave the armpit alone.
Oh, don't scare you.
We don't tickle the armpit, leave the armpit alone. When's the next video out in the Sneaking into Anna's Room series? When she's built something. She's a bit slack these last few days, not really building. It's like she's been off gallivanting to Manchester or something.
What, with you?
Yeah. Yeah, as and when she builds stuff, sneaking might happen. Who knows?
Yeah, it's not good. He's been in and knocked things off and stuff. So not.
You don't know what I've touched unless you've watched the video,
I've watched
and
the
I know you
video.
don't watch. You have not watched it all the
Yes,
way
I
through.
did.
You have never in your life watched one of our videos all the way through.
Yes, I did, because I'm not in it.
Yeah. Don't believe it for a second. Oh, there's not enough time. What? You need to do a video of how many times Kev annoys Anna. I never annoy Anna. She's acting. Kev's definitely on the couch tonight.
Kevin doesn't fit on the couch.
No, I don't remember the last time I sat on our sofa. We got a new sofa last year. I don't really care for it. It hurts my back.
But you wanted the side that had the legs. So
Yeah.
I let you have that side. And
But then it hurts my back when I sit on it.
But you wanted that side.
Yeah, I didn't think it would hurt my back. It's almost as if, before buying a sofa, you should go and sit on it in a shop somewhere rather than just buying it.
You didn't want to do that. You
Oh, no, I
literally
hate
didn't want to
doing
do that. So
That makes me feel sick because I used to have to do that as a kid.
stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Well, I
Stop,
need to
please,
find
stop
the
doing
piece
it.
that I need to find, so I've got to keep doing it until I find the piece. You silly gooseberry. Got all these red pieces to put on here.
Kevin and I would make Shameless look too. Shameless is...
What's Shameless?
We're not as bad as Shameless.
I don't know what Shameless is.
TV show.
Isn't that where everyone looks a bit dirty?
Yeah.
We're not dirty, we're lovely and clean. I shower several times a month.
Hope you do. 1, 2.
Which way is my hole?
Why are you over there?
I see you. I see. Oh, I've got to rummage some more.
Please stop rummaging.
I have to rummage. I've got to find the parts. It's not my fault.
Well, separate them.
I am separating them. That's what the rummaging is. You silly goose. Where's Dave? He's down by our feet.
Down there.
Our human feet. This is a small brickhead.
I've made part of the roof, I want to say.
Oof. The longer the stream goes on, the more unfiltered Kev gets. I love it. Do I?
Yes. Yes, you do.
I don't think I start with a filter. My headache's gone because my bum cream is worn off.
I don't think people need to know that, Kev.
Oh, they love hearing about my bum and my various creams and lotions that I put up there.
Do they hang off the edge or do they? We have built some of the roof on here.
Oh, it looks like a cathedral. Yes!
Davy's waiting outside the bathroom door, ready to bark at Kev. Yes, when Kev
No,
goes.
he's under here.
He's under here today. Asleep, probably. Or listening to us. Oh no, I have to make 8 of these things. So, let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why are you making that noise?
I'm just having a little situation.
2.
It wasn't clear what I had to do. But now
When's the
it is
next
clear.
bit of Bridgerton on?
What the hell is Bridgerton?
Oh, I need to see what happens after the carriage. 1, 2, 3. Look
Turns back into
how
a pumpkin, I
dirty
imagine.
my hands are. I cleaned my hands before
Oh,
the
why
stream.
are you so dirty?
I know.
Perhaps we are shameless.
My hands were clean because I'd just
Why are
been
you
to
using
the
filthy
loo.
Lego?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Show the camera your dirty fingers.
5.
This is just from fingering Lego.
That's what I
That is
did.
filth.
Like I washed with soap and water. I did like nail brush my things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bridgerton. What is Bridgerton? Is a Netflix. It's a Netflix series. You're telling me Miss Topher doesn't watch it? Because it's great. I love Bridgerton. And they some came out in May, I want to say, and then the next are out in June. And I need to know what happens after the carriage. Like,
It turns back into a pumpkin.
right, 8 of them. I need 8. Do I need 8 of everything? Oh no, I need 16 of them. Okay.
It's not dirt, it's dust, apparently. What dust after brand new clean Lego bricks? It's Lego dirt. Anna, are you looking forward to the Euros? Someone's asking.
6,
I think that was a yes.
7, 8. No, I'm not.
I mean, what you got to remember...
I could not care less for the Euros. I
apart
do
from
not.
when Croatia plays.
I do not care for it.
You
No, I
realise
have no interest in it whatsoever.
She gets off so lightly compared to most females as well, because I do not care about most of it. I'll watch England's matches, but even them I'll watch in my office. So there won't be a situation where I'm taking over the living room TV and watching back-to-back football matches the way
Because you
a lot of
couldn't.
ladies have
You
got
wouldn't
with-
want to watch it like
No,
that.
exactly. That's what I mean. I'm explaining how easy you've got it compared to what a lot of females have got to put up with over the next month. Of just having like wall-to-wall football all day, every day on the main TV. Is Anna supporting Croatia? Yeah, Anna always supports the homeland.
No, I am not Croatian.
You are
in
a bit.
any way.
You're a bit Croatian.
I'm really not. But no, even if Kevin did want to watch it in the front room,
Which is at the back of the house, ironically.
I've got in here to be. I've got iPads to watch. I've got.
I can just imagine how that conversation would go down. Hey, Anna, Can you use your iPad to watch TV while I come into the living room and use the telly? That would not end well for me. Not that I'd ever want to do that, but there's no way she'd agree to it.
No.
Excellent. How many Morris shirts? Oh, Modric. We don't know what that means. How many Modric's do you have? I think he's an average player who used to play for Spurs, but I think he is Croatian. But he's got that Spursy stink about him. Instead of watching Croatia, she'll be watching Jaws. Oh, she loves Jaws, because, as you know, loves sharks, this girl. Loves them.
I don't know what more dick means.
Modric. We were just talking about them. Please don't say it on the internet and say I don't know what more dick means. Goodness me.
Well, that's what it says to me.
Yeah, of course Topher loves Modric. He loves that Spursy thing.
Right, done them. I'm just counting. I've got a lot of things to count out for.
Do you
So
want help?
no.
I'm good at counting. Where's my little piece for his little fluffy tail? Have you heard there's a new Hunger Games coming out? I haven't.
Oh gosh.
Super excited
1,
about it.
2,
I know.
3, 4, 5, 6.
When you say
7,
there's a new
8.
Hunger Games, do you mean a book or a film? Because I've not seen all the films. I have read the books. The books are good. The films less interesting.
I like the films.
I didn't mind the first one, but they just got a little bit boring.
Have you watched them all?
No. Because I got bored. Does Anna support Spurs? No.
I don't really support anybody. I don't really do football.
But if she did, it wouldn't be Spurs, because she's not mental.
I had a bit of a bad spot for football from my childhood, so I don't support it. I don't support it anyway.
She doesn't condone football.
Yes, that is correct.
Of course, she lets football pay all her bills, but other than that, she doesn't condone it.
Do you want to talk about my childhood, Kev?
No, well, you can if you want. Be good views. Where's my...
I don't really want to bring the tone down for everybody, so
Do it.
I'm not going to do it.
It's what made Happy Hour, talking about childhoods. It's where they suddenly became famous and made loads of money and got a Spotify deal. Maybe that's how we get our Spotify deal. Kev Sings coming out soon on... Oh, yeah, I'd love that. There's a new book coming out in 2025. Oh, okay, I'll read the book. I can read, so I'll read that. I like reading.
I can read.
Yeah, I read books on my Kindle. I want one of those little remotes that I keep seeing on the TikTok shop, but I want a free one. I don't want to pay for it. I'm accumulating a lot of free stuff off of TikTok shop. There's going to have to be a day sometime this week where I do like 8 TikTok shop adverts back to back.
Stop knocking it. You're knocking all my bits.
Because I'm just asking for everything, and they keep sending it to me. So brace yourselves, boys and girls. TikTok's about to get silly. Good stuff though. I only promote products I actually like. Come on then. Come on then.
I'm just sitting here making 8 of these things, so...
I'm making a little hat for my little fella. Quack. That's the noise he makes. He's a duck. Duck go quack.
I don't think I've ever heard them quack.
Well, you're not been paying attention. It's like when you watch a film that's set in a foreign country and they're all talking English. They're not actually talking English. They've just made it English so you can understand it. In DuckTales, they are all just quacking, but it's overdubbed with
I
talking.
swear to God, you've thought about that too much. Jesus Christ.
Well,
Kevin.
obviously they're quacking. They're ducks. But we wouldn't understand
Lord.
it if we were just watching the quacking. So they get someone who can translate from duck to like overdub it. It just makes sense. That's obviously how it works. Oh, he needs a little thing to stand on. Beautiful.
What a platform. All brickheads have platforms, I think.
That is true. Was that a euphemism? Out it. Did you realise when you went to Brickfest that you'd be able to go viral? Yes.
No.
Yeah, I did. Why do you think I rushed the content out as quickly as I did and asked everyone to share it? I know awful stuff goes viral. As annoyed as I was with the event, I was licking my lips at the prospect of what it would lead to.
Kevin!
Well, I was! I knew that would be a big video. I didn't think it would go quite as bonkers as it did, but I knew it would be a big video. There you go, that's Huey, Dewey or Louie. No one knows which. I don't think even they do. The translation from duck isn't clear enough. Right, now we've got to do Bluey. Same one again, but blue. We should do a TV show called Bluey. That's a good name for a TV show.
There is one called Bluey.
Well, then I'm going to sue them for stealing my idea that I just came up with. Is it about a blue duck?
It's about a dog and his family, I believe.
Is it? Oh. That's how the internet works, unfortunately. People click on drama. Yeah, exactly. Every time we've gone viral, and it's happened 4 or 5 times now, it's always been from a position of absolute misery. I mean, the worst things we've ever happened to us or we've ever been to, they're the things that go viral. Because that's what people are interested in. People want to see other people suffer, apparently. That's how the internet works.
That's not why we put Rupert out.
No, I'm not saying it is. That's why we did it. But from experience, the real bad points are the ones that people clicked on. We weren't doing it to go viral, but we spotted the pattern fairly quickly that when it happened, that is what happened. The only times we went viral was when that happened. But, yeah, and at that point, channels have 2 choices about which direction to go in. You can either play into it, like a similar channel that started around the same time as us did, and start artificially forcing your child into those situations so they have meltdowns 3 times a week, or you withdraw from it and stop showing that stuff on camera and do something else. We decided to do the second option. The other guy's a very rich man now, so, you know... You're looking at me as if I'm the monster here. I don't even know what happened there. Do you know what happened there? Did you see what they typed?
No.
I guess we'll never know. I guess Topher's dealt with it. Absolutely no idea what that said.
Apparently, okay.
I mean, it's fine. That's what Topher's here for. That's why he earns his money as a moderator, like we were talking about earlier. Professional moderator, Topher. Oh, someone's spamming. Ah, okay. Thought it was the guy I was talking about who'd heard me talking about him again and was coming for me.
Who?
You know who. Based on what I just said, you know who I was describing. Do not say, oh, and then say the name of the channel.
I'm not. I'm looking where I've not put this.
Anyone familiar with that genre knows who I was talking about. And anyone not familiar with it, it means nothing to them anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, the moral of the tale is disasters are what cause virality.
Right, how is this working?
Someone kept putting A. Perhaps they fell asleep on their keyboard.
Oh, that's not answer.
Perhaps they had a stutter and were trying to get a sentence out. See what I did there? Humour. Humour. Lightening the mood with humour.
Yeah.
What a funny, handsome guy. Do I need to get my tray out of the way? Topher's the best mod, apparently. That means it must have been the the other Topher who did the work. The Topher's claiming credit. Probably the CEO of that silly Brickfest spamming, as if they'd risk coming near me again. The last time they had anything to do with me, they basically told me to do one, and I promised to take them down. So, yeah, they know not to mess with me. It didn't work out well for them last time.
But to just give you the refund.
What happens after Lego, your next obsession? You know it's coming. I mean, this one isn't going anywhere. Who knows what the next thing will be? It's just how my little brain works. But we're too deep into this one financially to just drop it like a stone. So this is a significant part of our business now for the foreseeable. So don't worry, the Lego content isn't going to be going anywhere. Because quite apart from anything else, it's after 10 years of trying, finally given us something that me and Anna can work on together. These streams are great because we get to stream together, which we've never really been able to do before. Because every other piece of content we've ever done has very quickly turned into basically me doing it with Anna in the background. Even the videos we do on this channel are that. But this allows Anna to be at the forefront of it, which is fun. Anna, the on-screen talent.
I still can't walk around with a video camera.
Yeah. She's had to sign a talent contract in addition to a behind-the-scenes contract now. She's a double threat in the business. Will Lego ever send you free sets? Hopefully. I mean, we got some free Lego yesterday. That was nice. Merlin gave us some free Lego. Just saying, Lego. Merlin are giving us free Lego. Maybe you could give us some free Lego too. We can't apply to join the Ambassador Network until we've been an active community for 12 months. And because I am a good rule-following little chap, I'm not even going to apply until I know it's been 12 months. So 1st of March next year, I will apply to join the Ambassador Network. And I would like to think we will get in first application no problem, because we're already one of the bigger channels on certain platforms. So I think we probably will get in, and we probably will get the freebies and stuff that come off the back of it.
Kevin's not allowed to go to Warhammer.
Yeah, I've ruled myself. I mean, Warhammer definitely goes in the same category as Lego. Something that I've just not let myself get into over the years because it's too expensive and we don't have the room for it. Luckily, because we've got into Lego first, Warhammer remains too expensive and we still don't have anywhere to put it because we spent all the money that could have gone on Warhammer on Lego and filled the house with Legos. There's no room for Warhammer. So once again, even after getting rid of the kids, I've got myself back into the can't afford Warhammer, don't have anywhere to put Warhammer, so it remains on the forbidden list. Oops, broke his arm. Have you got another storage unit, or are you planning on an office for the Lego? I mean, eventually there'll be somewhere off-site for the Lego if it continues growing. That's the plan. But it's not something that's going to happen until it can pay for itself. Same rules that applied to what applied to growing the Football Manager channel all those years ago. We're not going to spend money on it that it doesn't generate. We had a budget in mind for an initial investment to spend on the Lego to get us up and running, which is now pretty much spent. So from this moment on, it needs to be self-financing. And before we start paying for expensive stuff like places to move the Lego to off-site, not only does it need to be self-financing month to month, it also needs to pay us back that initial investment. So we're a long way from that. And we've got plenty of room in the house still now. We're not going to continue accumulating Lego at the rate we have been because there's not that much to buy now. I know there's new sets coming out all the time, but we can walk around the Lego store now, and whereas 6 months ago we'd walk around the Lego store and we'd want everything in there, now we'll walk around the Lego store and most of what we would want we've already got.
You can't walk around one without buying anything.
Yeah, but I don't have to buy 10 things. I don't have to spend £1,000 every time I go to the Lego store. Those days are gone. And I could walk around a normal Lego store without buying anything.
You did yesterday.
That's not a normal Lego store. This is a retired set. I bought a retired set and a form of gift with purchase. I didn't buy anything that I could buy from a normal Lego store yesterday. I bought 2 things that were only available there. It was like being in a convention. Getting rid of the kids, a bit harsh. I mean, it's just a description of what happened. Got them moved out. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Mission accomplished.
Kevin says
Children,
things.
complete.
He doesn't mean it.
I mean, it's just a shorthand description of what happened. Oh, when they heart-wrenchingly moved out and we were really sad. No, they became adults and moved out. That's what's supposed to happen. That phase is complete. Now we've got room and money for Lego. Bluey, done. Now last one, which is ready, I think. Yeah, ready. Are you ready for ready? Just going to go on my new BrickHeads shelf that I put up the other day as well, which I think I showed in the most recent Lego City Update video that came out yesterday. My lovely new BrickHeads shelf. Right, this is exactly the same as the last two, but just different colours.
Different colour?
Yeah. It's still good value getting 4 BrickHeads for 25 quid though, even though 3 of them are small and identical, just with different colours. It's still a cool little set. It's one that I've wanted for a while. I saw it on Amazon. When I got your Spice Girls one, this was on Amazon as well for quite a lot of money. And I couldn't really justify both. So I thought, well, I'll get her the Spice Girls because I know she really, really likes Spice Girls. She hasn't built it yet. And then next time I went looking for this, it wasn't there anymore. So to see it in the Lego store yesterday was awesome. So I've wanted it for some time.
1, 2, 3. This one.
When are you going to make your Spice Girls?
Well, when I want to.
But she says she has no backlog. All these boxes behind us, but no backlog.
Should we go under your table, Kev?
I show them under my table regularly. They know what I've got a big backlog. I'm just making the point that you do as well. I don't want to be overly dramatic, but I hope the Brickfest people are now eating beans straight from the tin. I mean, I like beans straight from the tin, so I hope they're suffering. Beans straight from the tin are delicious. I like cold beans from the tin more than beans that have been warmed up. Cold beans with a salad is a proper delicacy. That's good eating.
Swampman food, yeah.
Oh, I am from the swamp and proud. Live up in the mountains now. No wonder I've got a headache all the time.
No, that's just because you strain too hard.
Yeah, it's because of my bum cream. Got to stop splitting my anus open. That just comes with age. You get to a certain age, boys and girls, every poo you risk splitting your anus. Just be aware. It's coming for you all. Eat figs. I've got a massive bag of figs. Still split
in the
the
fridge.
Anus. Yeah, love my figs. But
because they're not vegan.
Clearly don't eat enough of them to help. Someone explained that apparently not all figs have a wasp in them. It's just a certain type of fig.
Oh, well,
The special wasp fig. The best figs have a dead wasp in them, but you can just eat a fig that doesn't have a wasp in it. It's still a fig if no wasp died in it.
yeah, I thought it needed a fig to pollinate with.
No,
This
it's
is
not
wrong.
like a strawberry that a wasp dies in, it turns into a fig. It's still a fig even if no wasp gets involved. But the ones with a wasp in are better.
There you go.
So I hope I've got wasp figs. Click.
Don't worry, you wouldn't eat one and see a fig in it. Not a fig, a wasp in
No,
it.
it's just got like wasp innards in it.
The enzyme breaks it down.
Makes it figgy and delicious. Am I an ogre? I'm not an ogre.
Just likes figs.
Yeah, I like figs and I'm from the swamp. I do have webbed feet. Dave's more of a swamp monster than I am. He's from Whittlesea. I'm just from Peterborough. I'm at the edge of the swamp. If anything, I'm one of the fancy pants non-swamp people who sits on the edge of the swamp laughing at the swamp folk. But Dave's full swampman. He's part dog, part amphibian. You said that just as I was typing, you don't eat it with the wasp still inside, right? No. You've got the wasp juice still in there. But you don't notice the wasp juice when you're eating it.
And that's where I'm going to finish. We are at one stage of how it looked one day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what year is that stage at? Get it up and show it off. Let them have a proper look.
This is...
They can't see it there.
Hold on. Hold on. You asked a question, so I've got to go back
They
now.
can't see it. It's off camera.
Hold on. I need a stick.
A stick.
put a stick there for a minute. So this is how it looks between 1163 and 1182.
What, with that big hole on the side?
I don't know, Kev. That's what it looks.
Oh, you're the one with the instruction book. I thought it might tell you. I was just asking.
Look at that.
She's a rage monster, isn't she? You ask a simple question and she rages.
I'm telling you what it says.
Rageaholic over here.
So there you go. The east side of the cathedral was completed first and served as a functioning church while construction continued on the rest of the cathedral.
There you go. So that does answer my question. Almost as if the rage was misplaced. So yes, it did have a big hole on one side because they started doing God-bothering stuff in the bit that was done whilst still building the rest of it.
This was 9 bags.
I mean, it is one of the coolest things about the set. The fact that rather than it being built from the ground up like a Lego set and looking like a half-built Lego set all the way through, it is in these stages. So you get to these stop points where it does look like it looked at certain points of development. And I think that's quite a clever little quirk of the set that you don't see very often. I don't think I've seen a set that's like that before. And I think that's very snazzy. I'm just going to finish building my set. I'm very nearly done, and then I can show you Reddy, Greeny and Bluey all together. And then we'll wrap things up for the evening. Just got to get his beautiful feet on, and we're just about done.
That's a lot of leftover gubbins.
Yeah, I mean, I've still got to make his hat, so I'm going to use a lot of the red stuff. But yeah, talk amongst yourselves, boys and girls. Badger Anna for questions. It has a bigger hole in its
don't
roof
say
now.
that.
I thought they'd fixed it.
I don't know what's going on.
I mean, I imagine that's the final stage. You finish building it and then you just light a match.
The first part of this was very fiddly, though, I must admit. Until we got to this like second inner row, it was very flimsy.
Well, there was a question of whether or not you were going to come back or if I was going to finish it, because you really didn't enjoy the first half of the build, did you?
Really didn't like it.
But getting into it now, and are you halfway through yet, or are you not halfway through?
My next bag will be 10.
Oh, okay, so miles away. So the next few streams, at least, are going to be continuing with this one. We will keep streaming the Notre Dame until it is done. And then once Notre Dame is done, we will finish the Disney Castle, and then we'll let Anna have a little bit of a break from streaming for a few weeks while I do something on my own. I'm not sure what something on my own will be, but one of the deals of getting Anna on the streams is we have to let her off every now and again. So she's probably got another good 3 or 4 weeks of streaming before she gets a little break. But we are nearly there. There you go. There's Ready complete as well. So
look at the top
my
of my
builds
thing.
for the evening, if you weren't here the whole time, I've built the brand new June 1st release double-decker sightseeing bus, which is great. I really like that.
There was going to be some cars, weren't there? But
yeah, I've had to order some stickers for my Speed Champions. But I've got Scrooge McDuck, along with little McDucks. Huey, Dewey and Louie. I don't know which one's which, but there they are. The little ducks as well. That's how they'll be displayed. Lovely, lovely, lovely. But that, boys and girls, is your lot. The next stream, I think, will be Monday night, because I'm streaming Football Manager tomorrow, and I can't do that 2 days in a row because of Topher these days.
And I'll be seeing Root tomorrow.
Yeah, so we'll be streaming Lego again Monday, and then one other day next week, which won't be Saturday because we're out on Saturday, so we'll figure out when the second stream of the week will be. They'll be announced on Monday, as always. If you check the community page on Monday during the day, check
Maybe
Twitter.
Friday.
It might be Friday. We'll let you know on there when we're going to be streaming next week, but certainly the next one will be Monday. But for now, if you've enjoyed the stream, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on so you don't miss out on that next stream on Monday. There's also a new video tomorrow, which is the one from the Discovery Centre in Manchester, which was a very fun video to make. And I've spent all day editing, so please watch it, share it all around, because if enough people watch it, they might send us to Legoland Windsor. That would be nice. Our first piece of branded content as Lego creators, always very exciting. One step closer to the Ambassador Network. Oh, hold on, he's not got the back of his head done. Poor old no back of his head over here. Mr. Bumphead. There you go.
Studhead.
Yeah, fixed stud head over here at the end. That's why he's wearing green. No one wants to wear green. Red or all football teams need a red kit and a blue kit. Any other kit, I mean, he's the goalkeeper, clearly.
A green, Kevin.
Yeah, your football kit isn't.
Yeah.
By the way, me and Anna matching shirts tonight.
No,
twinsies.
because mine's purple
right.
and his is grey.
Toodle pip, folks. Toodle pip, folks. And we'll see you again very soon. Bye bye and away.